Forgot to do that. Let me just take care of that real quick. Get this open. Where's the cord? Uh-oh, where'd it go? Shit, I know where it went. Uh-oh, turn that sound. Turn that down. Turn the sound down. Let me go get that cord real quick, because I need that. Okay, we can start now. Now, the reason I'm still in Mementos, remember last time I said we were gonna end at Mementos. I was gonna do some grinding and stuff for the stamps. First of all, how are you tonight? What? Night stream? What? I normally do this in the afternoon until the evening. What day is it today? Today is June 6th of 2020, and it is 9:51 p.m. So I said last time I am going to do a bunch of stuff off screen, get the stamps, and look, I got that. I got that. Wow, it works. Late stream today. Yep, I'll explain all that later. But that's how much money I got. Here are my levels. I got a bunch of new moves for the for our characters, for their personas, and I got a whole bunch of items that I'm not gonna show off because there's just I don't know what I got. Now I could do that, but we're first starting off the stream since you're way over leveled. Excellent, perfect. I like hearing that. But since I'm already in Mementos and we have one mission, and I need that to progress to Confidant, so may as well show it off, you know? Am I really over leveled? Never been over leveled in this game before. Somewhere deeper, huh? So let's go deeper. Pause. I know, we're gonna get to the juicy story in a sec. Let me just do this real quick. Proceeding area, okay. I learned last stream what the word proceeding means. No, it's not here. Ooh, a treasure demon right there. Let's do it. Money, money, Monet. More money is always welcome.
Is that a rare one?
This one's weak to fire.
Go down.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
Let's go.
Shit, that's loud. I got a lot of stuff to talk about this stream. I'm gonna turn down the game sound a bit. It looks a little too loud. Is that better? Or is that too quiet? Turn a teensy bit up.
Persona! You're mine.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
It's good? Okay. I got a lot of things to talk about in this stream. Some of them are a little concerning. Some of them are not exactly the brightest of moves.
Shadow defeated.
I'll get to that later
That
on.
was easy, huh?
Actually, I should get onto that early because there's a lot of dialogue in this stream. Oop, can't get that. I had 3 lockpicks, but I'm conserving those. I trained so much. Yep, with all my stamps, I went to Jose, upgraded as much as I could, upgraded money to max, upgraded items as far as I could. I don't really care about EXP. Let me do this real quick to get the money, and let's go. So the reason I'm doing a night stream today instead of an afternoon one. Originally today, I didn't plan to stream at all, but that's because I was doing mementos. I couldn't last night. I'll talk about that in a sec. What happened to me last night? Last night, June 5th of 2020, like the evening, the nighttime of that. I'll explain what happened to me then. Because the last stream I did, that was yesterday. Oh, give me your money. So the reason I didn't stream today, like I said, I was
That's a treasure chest. It's fun time.
During the day, I was going to do mementos and grind for the stamps. Grind to level up and grind to get more money. Oh man, I should have just went to 4 and just gone 1 down.
Huh?
It's okay, I couldn't have known. Oh, by the way, yeah, that reminds me. What I did was, I got back Arsene, and he is now level 41. Oops, didn't mean to equip him. It's not like he has that many great moves. No, I meant to hit this button now. So during the day, I actually did do mementos, and I got all the stamps. I was like, okay, I'll stream now. It was like 2:30, 2:45 in the afternoon. Here it is. So I was about to go stream, but then my mom was like, we're making dumplings.
Then
We have the filling, we have the, what's it called? The casing, I suppose. And I'm like, shit, fine. So I spent all day making dumplings. I posted it on Instagram. Yep, I needed to do this before I can progress with the confidant.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I spent all day making dumplings. So, and then, you know, did they taste good? We didn't eat them tonight because we had other foods. Well, yeah, we had other foods to eat tonight. So, they're in the freezer. We're probably gonna have them tomorrow night, or for breakfast tomorrow. Listen to this awesome voice acting.
I'm strong. I'm the most powerful. Hey, no matter what you throw my way, you won't put a scratch on me.
Ain't no matter what you throw my way. What did he even say?
Your opponent is strong.
I love.
Don't do anything reckless.
I love that voice acting.
Lilith. There.
Trust me, okay? You want to see this stream. A lot of good stuff is gonna.
Joker,
Oops.
You missed?
A lot of good stuff is gonna happen in this stream. That is, hopefully I don't take forever in the boss fight. What the?
What are you
Oh,
doing?
I remember now. We can't land a hit on him. That's why I'm not doing anything.
I'm moving.
You gotta aim.
He's cheating because well, not because he is. We can't hit him because he's cheating.
You gotta watch them.
So anything we hit him with, it'll always miss.
Damn it.
Joker, you missed?
Why am I?
Oh, Skull, what are you doing?
Not bad.
Go, you gotta watch them.
What am I doing? I should be guarding instead, actually.
Carlos ticked off? Hey, listen to me.
So yeah, I didn't stream during the afternoon, and my boy Raymond, you're in chat right now. You streamed instead. You got to the same place I'm at, right before the boss.
I told you it's useless! There's no way you can win against me!
There's no way you can win against me.
Can't do anything to him at this rate, though. Let's retreat for now and rethink our approach.
Yep, and that's it. We'll have to come back to him later. I was already in Memento, so I may as well. So that's why I'm doing a night stream today. I was busy in the afternoon. He's cheating. He evades. He's cheating.
Right, right.
I had a little issue.
Well,
Near the evening. Leave it to me.
I'm very sorry.
guess we
Well,
gotta do
it's not
it.
really a big issue. It's more like a... Since it's red, I may as well go in.
Do you need something?
I've been in Memento so long, this is actually the third time it's red. Like, I came back to do some stuff, and then I continued in Mementos. I thought it would turn red once per metaverse visit, but no. Once you go in, it stops being red. You come back out. If you continue being in the metaverse, it'll go red again. I didn't know that.
Take a look.
I don't think anyone here would have experimented with that. Because no one grinded. Look at my money! No one in here grinded during Mementos like I did.
One of my...
No.
This is an alarm. Begin searching.
So, during the evening, right before dinner, I was tired. I don't know why. I'll explain that. I will explain everything in a sec, but I was tired. I laid in bed. I fell asleep for like an hour. My hair was still wet, so that's not healthy. Gonna get headaches when I'm elderly. When I am elderly. Oh right, I'm 67, so I can do higher level personas
It is
now.
neither remarkable nor unremarkable.
Should I make this? Sure, I never used this. Sure, I never used this DLC persona, so may as
Choose
well.
which skills
Oops.
to inherit.
Mighty Gaze? So I fell asleep, and then I got up. I'm just like weak. I'm just like, I don't want to move anymore. I just want to, I know that just sounds like me, I'm tired. But, when I came down preparing for dinner, I was just, like, I just wasn't in the mood. Like, I just didn't want to do anything. It's not like I wanted to go back to bed as well. It could just be me, like, I just got up and I'm not fully rested, so I'm not totally energized, I suppose. But then there's a bigger issue I'll talk about later on. I'll do this. Duh, I'll take that. Absmo. I'm not gonna pronounce that. I'll definitely take these two. So it's like, what other two do I choose? Light Curse to all. I'll take this. Oh jeez, look at the HP that would cost. Flash Bomb? Nah. I'll just take this then. Oh, actually, maybe I'll take this. Despair to all. I'll take that instead. And then I'll take these two.
This should be both of you to work.
Both of you do work. Something else I wanted to talk about, like, sure, okay. Oh, I'll take that instead. And this does increases attack for all allies in 3. What's this? Should I get rid of anything to Heat Wave? Nocturnal Flash? That's an awesome name for a Flash, like a DC character. It's Nocturnal Flash instead of Black Flash or Reverse Flash, Negative Flash. Wait, Nocturnal Flash. That sounds cool. DC, get on that. Dizzy and Despair. Huh. Kinda want this. I guess I could take away this. Ooh, that reflects magical attacks. Damn. Let's be honest, I'll never use this. Medium. Let's be honest, I'll never use this either. Greatly increases evasion, even though this one's weak to nuke. Should I? Despair and Dizzy. Despair makes them unable to fight, I believe, and this one makes them... this one either makes them fight other enemies, like fight for our side, or this one makes them throw away money. Or is that confused? I think that might be confused. Dizzy, I don't remember. Despair or Dizzy? I guess I could get rid of this.
This is
Most things are
powered-up
immune to
form.
despair. Shit. What did I just do? Did I just get rid of Dizzy? Or did I get rid of despair? I don't even remember. What don't I need? I don't need Sandman. Ugh, get out. I don't need you. Oh, by the way, yeah, that's what,
excessive.
you can only hold 99 skill cards, like blank skill cards at a time. I maxed out my flowers so many times. I just maxed out the number of skill cards, blank skill cards I can get from Jose. I had 99, you just saw I had 98. I used one just now, so I have 97 right now. I can count. I know math. Not really much, but I know a bit. Okay.
Finished already?
Yes, let's go. I think that was all I could do, or wanted to do. Okay, let me explain what happened to me last night. Which was the night of the previous stream. Actually, let me save real quick just to be
Get out
safe.
there and explore.
Oh, yep, look at my hours, look at my levels. So, what happened last night? The stream yesterday went longer than expected. It was like over 4 hours. So that was just me sitting in front of my computer screen for over 4 hours. Like, that did issues to my body when I ended the stream.
Well then.
Tomorrow's the day. And now that I've maxed out Kawakami, I can get a massage and do other stuff. So last night, right when I ended the stream, I got up, my chest started hurting. I'm like, anyone ever get those random chest pains? Because I always do. I don't know what causes them. So there I was, I had random chest pains. My eyes were burning because the first time I was not staring straight into a screen of sorts. I have my glasses on today. What? I'm wearing my glasses today. I don't normally wear them, which I don't know why I haven't been. These do have the blue filter to reduce the damage on my eyes. So last night, after the stream, I had chest pains, my eyes were stinging. After I ate dinner, and last night, I still had 2 episodes to watch of my shows. I missed the previous night's show, or episode, so I had to watch Smallville. And then I had to watch Birds of Prey. So, after dinner, I went up, I laid down in my bed, and I was out. I mean, I didn't want to fall asleep for the whole night just now. Just then, or should I say. So, I set my timer for an hour. I did doze off. And, what, jeez. I'm blanking out. So I got up. And I watched both the episodes. And I was just exhausted. I was sore everywhere. Yes, I want a massage.
Oh, right.
You don't have to come in your maid outfit. Are you even working for the maid's service thing anymore? Do you, like...
Master?
It's perfect. Touch down a notch. I don't feel anything. It's perfect. But I was just broken last night. I don't mean to say it like that, but that's basically what I was. I was broken last night. I wasn't functioning properly. Like, I wasn't thinking straight. I wasn't behaving properly. I wasn't moving properly. After I'd finished both my episodes, I'm like, I just kept spacing out the whole time until bed. I was walking around. I was just sitting there thinking like what to do. Huh? Why are you streaming at 60 FPS? Isn't your laptop gonna die? Where does it say that? Where do you see it says 60 FPS? I don't know. Wait. Where does it say that? How do I change it? Isn't your laptop gonna die? Yep. If I don't change it, how do I change that? Let me where does it say that? Twitch says the source is 60. But on the OBS thing that I'm using to stream this, it says FPS 30. Average time to render frames 6.5 milliseconds. All that stuff. I don't know, man. On OBS it says 30. Don't know then? Hopefully it's fine. I know, like, I 3 days. Oh, right. Any plant poo do you need? Nope. So I can go out now. Wasn't there? Oh, right. Not only do I want to check if there's any confidants. Nope. I don't think there ever is. Oh, never mind. I was about to say, I don't think there is on days you go into the metaverse, regardless of massage, but I guess there is. What I wanted to do, because now I can freaking afford it, was go buy some books. I know, ew, disgusting. What a terrible sentence. But just I can afford to spend a little, so
That's incredible.
let's look around every book place and
How can I help you?
Yup. I will take all of them. Is that it? Do I have every book? I guess I may as well, right? Was there something else I wanted to do? Like, I kind of expected... Yo, Kyle, if you're still watching, I kind of expected a text from you in the morning, like, are you awake? Are you exercising? I kind of expected... I was kind of expecting that. I know, you didn't, though. But last night, I was so broken, I'm like, you know what? I don't think it'd be healthy if I get up early tomorrow and start moving. So I'm just gonna let my body rest. Just gonna sleep in. Obviously, I'm gonna try my best to not be lazy, wake up early tomorrow and exercise. But last night, I was so damaged, I was so broken, that I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna do myself the favor and just let myself rest. Hold on, do I have a...
Some other time.
I don't, but does it matter? Aren't I about to max her out? Where is she? Here she is. Yeah, she's 9, so I'm about to max her out.
Yes. The members seem to be doing well now. I do a phone consultation with them from time to time, and they're all very cheerful. That goes for my fortune teller customers as well. I've been getting thanked a lot more lately, even by the people who get bad fortunes. Particularly when I tell them they can alter their fate.
I'm sweating a lot, jeez. My shirt is... my underarms are soaked. I know that's unpleasant to know or hear, but it's hot in this room.
That's very true. All I used to say before was that they were going to face misfortune. I had a best friend in the town I used to live in. She was the first person I read a fortune for. When she started avoiding me, I read the fortune of our fate. It was a terrible result. But I prayed that it would somehow work out. However, that never happened. That's when I started to believe that fate couldn't be changed. No surprise though, right? Because I didn't take action on my part to try and change it. I haven't talked to her in years. Maybe I'll try contacting her sometime.
I'm sorry if you can hear all this. I'm adjusting my headset. You should.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, could this be? Ah! The power of conviction is amazing! Her fate and mine are connected!
Are you
I will
gay?
no longer be
Are you
swayed
bi? Because you
by
had a
names
thing
like
for
monster
us.
or maiden.
I'm
I am
kidding.
simply a fortune teller who provides
I'm sorry,
advice
that
to
just
people
slipped
with
out.
broken spirits, so that they will have conviction and face their future without getting pushed around by fate. That's the fate I've chosen for myself.
I support you. You have strong conviction. I support you.
Thank you. Now, it's your turn to speak. What would your conviction be as a phantom thief? Sorry, I used fortune telling to find out your true identity. I couldn't help but think that you had something to do with the chairman's confession. Then I discovered that you're the
Smooth,
trickster
yep.
who causes a sensation in the world. It was the same card as the figure who helped me take down the chairman.
You know, sometimes I speak without thinking.
It finally
and
struck home for me.
pretty bad things slip out sometimes. I'm not proud of it, but we all know how little I actually think. Uh-oh, why's the game lagging? Just gonna let that process. Okay. I wonder if you're right. So what if I'm the trickster? You're pretty sharp. You're pretty sharp.
I got you good, didn't I? But I don't care what your true identity is. As long as you're around, I can always be my true self. So, it's fine. Only, the fate of the Phantom Thieves is rather unclear. The Arcana is set in a tricky position. You can almost say it's facing both heaven and hell. This is the first time I've ever seen anything like it.
It's not a problem. Are you worried about me? Ooh, I don't know what to choose. It's not a problem.
You're right. You have the power to alter fate. Besides, I'll be by your side. As the fortune teller who changes fates, I will guide you so you can avoid misfortune.
Thank you. Oh, by the way, I finally took a shower. I know that's a nasty to think. I lost count how many days I went without a shower.
Thou hast turned
I keep explaining. I'm home all day. I don't go out. I play this game all day. I sit down on my chair playing other games at night. Like, I don't do anything. What am I gonna shower off? Like, I also, you know,
Still,
we're not getting income right now besides the government money.
Sequence the cards were in
So
when
I'm
I
trying to
read the fortune about
save
your
money on
true
the water
identity.
bill.
Several cards
You know,
with
build up
strong
the
personalities
filth
gathered
and just
around
shower
the
it all at
trickster.
once instead of
Quite improbable.
every day
It was
showering
almost
off
as
a
if they were
tiny bit
trying
of
to connect them together.
filth. I know that's unhealthy
You either have
and nasty to
amazing
hear.
charisma, or you're a trouble magnet. The verification tests are over, but don't forget about me, okay? Please, visit again sometime. Goodbye!
That sharp stinging pain I said I had in my ear? After I took a shower, it was gone. So I'm like, was that it? Was I just dirty this whole time? Well, at least it's a good thing that it's gone. Like, that was really painful too. Anytime I yawned or sneezed or anything, that would just be there. Like a real sharp pain in my ear. Then again, it's not like I used the shower to spray the inside of my ear. I clean around the ear. And like inside the actual ear, like, how do I explain this? I don't clean the inside. I don't like how a Q-tip, don't use Q-tips by the way, but like cleaning the inside area that a Q-tip would. Ooh, I should shut up.
Good morning. I know this is last minute, but if it's possible, could you come and see me during lunch today?
I'm free for lunch. Sure. Is this the auto
Glad
rank
to hear
10
it.
I've been hearing?
I wanted to discuss something with you, since it'll be our last chance to do so here.
Oh, that's right. Because you leave today, don't
Yes, my time here at Shujin is coming to an end today. It's quite the
Aw.
sad affair. I do have a farewell speech to give the school at morning assembly, but I'd also like to speak with you individually. Considering the occasion, lunch is on me. I'll have something special waiting for you, so you look forward to that.
Ooh, what you
I'll
got?
see
You
you
got some
later.
McDonald's? Yo, get me a Big Mac, an extra large soda. I want 2 large
Dr.
fries.
Mark, he's really leaving.
It's already been half a year, huh? That sure went by fast.
And finally, we would like Dr. Maruki to share a few last words with the student body. Well, Doctor, if you will.
Quite the hesitation he's got.
Good morning, everyone. As the Vice Principal has mentioned, today marks the end of my tenure at Shujin Academy.
I wasn't expecting this. I didn't know this was coming up.
Over the past several months, I have come to learn about all sorts of conflicts that you students have faced this year. Troubles with romance, with studies. In fact, some of you have financial issues that are awfully similar to my own. But before I leave here, I want to offer you a final piece of counseling. If your situation ever becomes too painful to endure, remember, it's okay for you to escape your problem. I don't want a single one of you to think that an unfair reality you've been forced into is the only one that you have to live.
It's okay.
What I'm trying to say is, even if your life is full of worries, it's best for you not to obsess over them. Your existence in this world is an amazing miracle. You deserve to spend your days in happiness. I'll keep on rooting for all of you to have the best lives possible, even after I'm long gone.
I ain't gonna die, are you?
I guess things don't always pan out like you expect.
I know when he means long gone, like he's not
Well,
working
that's
here
it.
anymore.
Thank you for having me here this year. Good luck to you all.
Don't bang your head again.
Dr. Maruki!
What the hell? You don't have to cry, jeez.
I wanted to thank him personally, but it may be best to hold off on that for a bit.
I doubt we could get a word in edgewise anyhow.
She said edgewise. I never heard anyone say that before, edgewise.
Thank you for coming here. Since this is about to be my last meal at Shujin, I've brought the best lunch ever. These tempura bowls are from a restaurant I've been curious about since I first came to the school. I'd always passed on it due to the price. But today is special. Not only that, I ordered the deluxe bowls for us.
Are they glass? They just gave you a glass bowl? Thank you. Be polite.
I should be the one thanking you. All right, let's eat.
There are no words for how delicious this smells.
Ooh, this aroma's really triggered my appetite.
Oh my goodness, his glasses are
Too bad I
fogged.
can't see anything now.
In the Sprite. Same here. The life of... Oh geez, don't say that. The life of a Four Eyes. Same here. I am wearing
I'm
glasses
so
right
glad
now.
I splurged on that.
Like I
Upscale
said.
dishes like that really do taste incredible. I wish I could just get lost in this bliss forever.
It didn't... The tempura didn't
Well,
sog up in the
Now
steam?
that we've finished our food,
How
let's get down to
fresh
business.
is that?
First off, I have quite big news. My paper's done.
What would have happened... Wait, if this is really the last rank, what would have happened if I didn't get him up to rank 9 coming here? I'm a little curious now.
mentioned
I can
this
search
before,
that up.
but still,
Because,
This is truly
I've seen
thanks
this stuff
to you.
now.
Had you not shared your experience and insights with me, this paper never would have been completed. Please, allow me to express my gratitude to you once more as a most helpful student of Shujin.
did you complete a paper or
and
a
as
book?
a phantom thief as well.
Uh-oh. How do you know that? What do you mean?
Huh. So you're not denying it. Why don't you take a look at the title of my paper over there?
Does it say my name and then it says is a phantom thief? Wait, it says interpreting reality through cognitive science and the alteration of reality via external influence.
You know, the Phantom Thief's act of changing hearts is rather reminiscent of cognitive science in practice.
I think he just says bye in the hall and lunch doesn't happen. Ooh, that's depressing.
They infiltrate a reality that exists solely for their target. A reality wholly separated from the one that the public recognizes.
Everyone just
world,
okay.
They gain the
Let this
means
pass
of
first.
permanently altering their target's cognition.
Everyone just knows Weeb. Like, the main character is a phantom thief. I wonder if anyone knows that the friend group he hangs out in are all the thieves as well. Like Mishima, I wonder if he knows. Anyways, keep going.
That is what I hypothesize as being the change of heart you induce in your targets.
You really know your stuff.
Well, I did pour my heart and soul into this research for a number of years.
Heart and soul? I like that
To
song.
be entirely honest, it was all the way back in April, when I first came to speak with the principal here about providing counseling to you students. I actually witnessed the moment when you came out of an individual's reality like I'd mentioned.
What?
You suddenly appeared in the back alley near the school. I believe Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san.
That
were
answers
with
my
you.
question, you do know.
Takamaki-san appeared to be extremely exhausted.
Did I get a flashback? Flash black. Jeez, really?
It wasn't long after that scene that Mr. Kamoshida had his change of heart.
I'm about to
Beyond
look
what
up
I
that
witnessed,
scene, like
I had
legit,
also
see if
been
that's
told that
really,
you
if
three
he's
were
really there.
closely
So that's
affiliated
the
with Mr.
scene you told
Kamoshida
me,
in some
like,
way.
he
At
really
that
is in the
point,
background,
I
and
was
you weren't
already
telling me
half
who.
convinced that you were involved. I was almost certain Mr. Kamoshida's change of heart was provoked by the three of you.
So you kept this a secret the whole time? What's your game here? Why'd you keep quiet?
Well, I've been researching cognitive science ever since I was a grad student.
There's a
For
class
years,
in that?
I've been attempting to directly interact with an individual's cognition, so I can help address their pain and despair.
It's an app. You want it? It's not even on the App Store. We can give it to you. I'm kidding. LMAO. I made a big deal of it on my stream, and you were so confused. You damn right I was. I think I might have even seen him walk by, and I just didn't notice. Oh, that's him. And I just totally forgot about it.
But, for certain reasons, this research has never been acknowledged in academia. Despite that, I continually pursued evidence that my hypothesis is correct. It was
Man,
during
you better
that
be
time
careful.
I
The
happened
government
to
gonna
come
put you in a
across the
straitjacket and
Phantom
be like,
Thieves
he's
of Hearts,
insane.
fresh
Talk
from
about
a
another
mission.
world.
My heart began to dance. I thought to myself, maybe I could complete my research if I were to have your assistance. That's why I approached you and your group of friends in the first place.
You could have very easily gotten that without hiding this. You could have been like, I know you're a phantom thief. Would you mind helping me research this? It's like, then again, you could have threatened us. Like, I will reveal your identity if you don't help me. But I don't think he would do that.
I hadn't mentioned any of this
Like,
until
because he
now
knows we
because,
kind of have to help you
well,
if you mentioned it.
I didn't want you to take it the wrong way and suspect my motives. But I think that's everything I'd kept from you. Does that change your opinion of me?
Well, we made a deal. Will you rat us out?
A deal, eh? Well, I'm awfully grateful you see it that way. And just so you know, I have no intention of telling anyone about this. If you don't believe what I'm saying, you're free to change my heart as you like.
Ooh, you may not want. Ooh, what is this? What is this?
Thanks to you,
What is this up here?
I finally know what I need to do.
What is this?
I'm going to stand up to our current reality. I swear I'll use my research to make our world a better place.
I thought he said
Though
one word,
it'll
like
likely be
country
through
reality.
different means
I
than how
looked
the
at the screen and
Phantom
he
Thieves
said
were
no.
for
He said
members of
current
society.
reality. I just heard it wrong. We all define justice differently. I'll do my best too. It's spreading.
Indeed. You have a strong moral compass, never losing sight of your own definition of justice. I'm more grateful than ever to have met a young
it's
man
gone.
like yourself. Although it's not like this is the last time we'll see one another, still, thank you for everything up to this point.
You don't have like a Joker Joy Buzzer on your hand, do you? I didn't mean for a pun there, like I said Joker.
I am thou, thou art I.
Whoa, why does it sound different?
Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the Counselor, granting thee infinite power.
All the new ones sound different? Interesting. Like, if you played this game and you didn't know it was an enhanced version, you'd be wondering, why is this sounding different? Raises an SP recovered from mindfulness.
Alright.
I don't know what that means, but I bet I'll realize what it looks like later.
I'm going to follow the path that I believe in. I sincerely hope that one day, at the end of that path, I'll be able to aid you as well.
You want to join us as a Phantom
Even
Thief?
if you just considered it
I wonder
to be
what kind of
your
mask
affairs.
you would have.
Whoops. Looks like we're out of time. We'll meet again though, right?
I'm sure of it.
That's right. Hey. No, it's nothing. Best of luck to the both of us. See you around.
Do I have? Oh wait, yeah. I was about to ask, do I have your number? Of course I do. You text me every so often. That's why I let that play. Jeez, let me start over. That's why I let that one play out, because it sounded different. I must have skipped that for Kasumi, because she only had 5 ranks. I still think they did her dirty for that. Only 5? That's it? You hyped up the new characters so much, and only 5 ranks? I don't know how long. Funny if. I don't know how long this stream is gonna go for. We still have the freaking boss fight. We have all the story that's gonna happen. That's gonna take at least an hour, if not an hour and a half. I think. I might be remembering it's longer than it actually is. And it's already 10:30, exactly 10:30. It's already 10:30 p.m. at night as I'm recording, as I'm streaming.
Boss said he reserved the place just for us. We're free to drink as much coffee as we want.
Alright, rob his coffee beans.
This place always empty though?
I'm telling boss.
Huh?
Look at his face.
As a witness.
Did you see his face just now?
I was just joking.
We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card.
Considering how big the hype's gotten, she'll probably just think it's a prank, won't she?
She said probably.
I could always put it on Sai-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access easily.
Don't you have security cameras?
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced
I'm sure a
back to
police
I'll do
district
I can just tell her it came
absolutely
for her in the mail.
has
That would
to
be
have
the least
security
risky
cameras.
method. No matter what she asks, I'll tell her I don't know anything. But Makoto, that's...
She would
You're
suss
our leader,
you least of
so
all
this
of
will be
being
up
a
to you.
Phantom Thief.
Should we leave the calling card to Makoto?
I trust her with it.
Is that really the only way?
I'll be okay.
You want to deliver it to her in
traverse
person? Be like,
far more
hi, I'm a
dangerous
Phantom
ground
Thief.
than this.
Here's your calling card. We're gonna steal your heart later today.
Thank you for agreeing to this. I will need to step up my game as well to make up for it.
By the way,
Very well, then.
because I showered, I
We'll
also
enter
washed
from
my
in front
hair.
of the courthouse.
I wish you
The
could
6
see
o'clock
it
in the
right now.
evening
It's
work for
so
everyone.
everywhere.
Yep, got it.
Same as always.
Once again, it
Well
kind of
then,
looks
let's
like
get ready for
Kamoshida's
tomorrow.
hair. How the
Dismissed.
sides are just really sticking out. Yep. More dialogue that we're gonna get back to later on. More dialogue that we can't hear right now, but we will visit again later. Oh, even more. If you can't tell, I'm shiny hunting. Because of course I am. This stream is gonna have a lot of voice acted dialogue and other stuff.
Anyway,
So yeah, of course I'm shiny hunting right now. Yo, Kyle, you still here? I know you sleep around 12. That's why I was debating if I should even do this tonight. Because if I did this tomorrow...
Madame Sae Nijima,
Madame?
the great sinner of jealousy.
You
If
have
I did this
lost
tomorrow, you
yourself
could see the whole
amidst your
thing and all
obsession
the
with success.
amazing story
For
that
its
this
sake,
stream
you
will
are
have.
even willing to promote injustice as justice.
The Injustice
From
Society of
the
America?
Phantom Thieves.
I'm watching Stargirl, that's why.
I found it in our mailbox.
To think they would send me one. They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart?
You just
What
slip that between the
nonsense.
cushions of the
They
couch?
only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them. Fine. I'll just have to catch them first.
And when you do, you're going to interrogate them, right? In some kind of underground room, was it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something
You
like
say
that
yup
before.
in the chat. Is that a yup
That's
for
right.
sleeping
It
at
will be in a
midnight, or
special
yup you're still
interrogation
here?
room underground. My time will be
Or a
limited,
yup
but I
like
will
you're
do
gonna watch
whatever
this
it takes
stream.
to make them divulge their secrets.
Please let it be yup, you're gonna watch the stream, like this entire stream for its amazing story.
Let's do this fair and square.
I would smash the shit out of Shadow Sai. She bad as hell, let's
I should
be
probably
honest.
be getting back. It's late, but I
I
should
would
contact the
smash
director
the
and let him
shit
know
out of
about
her.
this calling card.
I'm sorry.
I expect things will calm down a little once this case is over. Once that happens, why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs?
Say yup.
Just the two of us.
Sis. I'm on your side.
Seeing these
won't
two at a
let
hot
anyone
spring, I would
do
love
anything
to
to
see
you.
that. There's a similar scene in Sai in
What an
general
odd
is
girl.
pretty hot. I would smash either version of her, let's be honest. I
Do you
absolutely
need
would.
to make a call? I'll head up to my room then.
Be like Makoto or Sai. Be like,
I'm sorry for calling so
threesome?
late. This is Nijima. There's something I need to inform you of. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly and... Stand by? And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else?
I wonder who that is.
No, of course not. Yes. I understand. I'll remain on standby until further instructions. Please excuse me.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Oh, my heart skipped a beat there. I was about... Okay. Jeez, let me explain what I almost just had a heart attack for. Actually, I'll explain that after this text message. Sai in general was pretty hot. Don't forget, we both saw that video ranking the Persona 5 characters from least attractive to most attractive based on whatever algorithm the video used, like they put the characters in, and I think Shadow Sai got second place and Normal Sai got first place. Igor actually scored pretty high, to my surprise. So did the Persona 5Q characters. P5Q? I don't know what does it stand for quest? Like Superman 4, the quest for peace? I was a little disappointed how short that film was. It was like an hour and a half. People are into long noses? I was about to make a joke, but that would have been offensive, so I didn't. I
Right.
thought twice for once.
We can't afford any mistakes.
We all know I don't do
especially
that
not
very
this
often.
time. Tomorrow's a big day for us, so let's give it our all.
All right, let me explain why I was jumping just now. I thought we were gonna jump right into the going for the treasure in the boss fight. I don't know why. I saw it was evening, and I know it's the next day, but I just thought it was gonna happen. So I was afraid because, you know, spoiler alert. What was that? Spoiler alert. What's about to play is the version of Life Will Change with lyrics, and that is hella copyright. Even the normal version without lyrics is copyright. So let me explain. There's something I'm about to do that I want to experiment with. So in this game later on, we will hear a song called Rivers in the Desert. That one has lyrics too. I don't know if it's the same case with Life Will Change, that both with and without lyrics are copyright. So, oh, how long has my mouse been on screen? So here's what I'm gonna do. During this section with a hella copyrightable Life Will Change with lyrics, I'm gonna play Rivers in the Desert without lyrics. Let's see if that's copyright. If not, if that is not copyright, then I will be playing that during when that song shows up for real. Because it's in the game, it's gonna go from without lyrics to lyrics, and I don't want to risk the with lyrics part to get copyright. So I want to experiment. Does the song without lyrics, can that be copyright? Probably. Let's be honest. So I'm just gonna experiment with that. I am gonna stay silent throughout that entire part, because if once this posts on YouTube, if that does get copyright, I'm gonna have to mute that entire section, so anything I say will be totally silenced. So when that song plays, I'm gonna switch the music, and I'm gonna shut up until the boss fight actually happens. Alright, enough explaining. Get my mouse off screen.
Nice.
No flant poo needed. Alright.
Now then.
Now that I've explained that, could I have done anything? I didn't check. Uh-oh. Maybe I could have done some lockpicks, like tool crafting. I had a dream where oh jeez, what did that say? What? I can get knowledge from a dream? Oh yeah, I actually had a dream last night that I also wanted to talk about. I had a dream where I was trying to bargain with some poker dealer at night. Are you kidding me? I got some knowledge from this? Ugh, I'm dreaming. I think my knowledge increased with this too. Alright, let me get ready for when the song plays. I will mute it instantly. Turn it off, turn it off. There we go. Can you hear it? Is the song too loud? Okay, turn that down. I'm gonna shut up now. I hope I don't get copyright for that tiny little moment of the song. I actually might though. What you get from the dream is completely random? Let me turn that down a bit. This song is banging! Uh-oh, the music's still playing. I was seeing if it was turned off here. Nope. Okay, turn that off. I'm sorry if just now all that was silent because of copyright.
We will emerge victorious.
If you're watching this back on YouTube. Damn, she fine!
I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
I would smash her so hard.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart.
If you were able to hear the music, wasn't that fire? It's even better with the lyrics. Which of course I won't be playing on stream, I'm sorry.
Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Look at them titties.
Perhaps I had overestimated her.
Uh-oh.
Reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
The game is super quiet? Oh, my bad. Let me turn that up. Is that better?
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
Your lips aren't even moving on the
Jumbotron.
Jumbotron.
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle.
She is so hot.
Now, why don't we begin?
What?
Just snapped half of us out of existence.
Is this?
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending? No more coins or playing games! We ain't following your damn rules!
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now, come at me!
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone. Be on alert!
May the best player win!
Yeah, we get to hear Blooming Villain again. I always want to say Blooming Onion.
All right, let's do it.
Come. There.
Witness my resolve. Ha!
Alright, let's hope I don't die at this boss as many times as I did Okumura.
Go!
Manifest!
May the best player win!
Bet HP. Yeah, this boss fight's not like a typical boss fight. At least not yet.
Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be our lives. Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
She hasn't said the penalty is HP right now, right? Like,
Go down.
uh-oh, that was
In
the
case,
case.
It's time you be penalized.
I thought she was gonna say
Cheaters
something.
get punished.
Joker!
Whoa!
What? This is the penalty?
I didn't expect that much HP to be taken.
Those who cannot follow rules are not to be tolerated. That is simply how society operates.
At least I demonstrated that. She said no violence. Why not? That's the only thing I have.
Very helpful.
Thank you.
I hope I don't get penalized for that. Okay.
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into. Now, the time has come for our first round.
There's a certain pocket I would like a ball to fall into. Stop!
But even if we bring that up, she'd just ignore us. We should go along with the game for now.
Oops, I didn't mean to cut him off. Predict which pocket the ball will fall into before your turn begins, did that say? Various bonuses will be applied to the enemies or your allies depending on the outcome. Greater bonuses will be given for more difficult predictions. How much reading is there? You have a healing full one, by the way? Carefully consider the flow of battle when determining where to place your bet.
Well,
oh,
how will
jeez.
you bet?
How should I bet? A safer, low return bet, or I have something that heals all of us completely. So, jeez, I don't know. Actually, I know. It's right. First turn, it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be your turn either way. I probably shouldn't have chosen something so high. I probably shouldn't have chosen the high risk one.
Have you figured anything out, Joker?
I most certainly have.
Really? How is she doing it?
She's not actually cheating. There's a glass lid.
See.
If you
You're
paid
right.
attention, there really
It
was.
did seem like the ball floated for a split second there.
How humiliating.
Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper.
I can't choose someone who's not
gotta
on our
stop this.
immediate team right now? Yes,
You
duh.
want me? I'll show off my.
I need you to
perfect
heal us
accuracy.
all.
You want me to do it? Okay.
Leave it to me. I won't miss the mark.
Sure, I'll choose
I'm on it.
Akechi, actually. He ran anime style.
Player win.
Bet money, uh-oh. I just got so much,
The
don't
stuff
make me
displayed on
lose
the
it.
monitor changed. That must mean the betting changes every time.
Oh geez, it's lagging. There's no penalty right now for doing damage, right? I'll guard just to be safe. And no, shit! I hit the wrong button. I tried to get Morgana to heal us all.
The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next roulette spin.
Very well, time to make your bet. Well, how will you bet?
Because now this is a guaranteed spot for us, I will do this, and I will do this.
Hopefully your
The
prediction
penalty
will be
is on
correct this
24/7 until the phase is over. Okay. When you said 24/7, I thought you meant like the date, like the 24 month, the 7th of the 24 months. I'm like, wait, that's not the kid. There's no 24 months. Unless you're talking about a 2nd December.
Joker! What was that about fair and square? You were totally cheating! You coward! What are you so quiet for? Say something!
Yo, she is laying that diss track hard. Look at them pointy boobs.
What the?
Cheating? Unfair? Silence! This is my world! I am the law! I am everything! No one in this world deserves to win except for me! If you still dare to defy my justice, then prepare to be totally crushed!
So this is her true nature? We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
When she said I am the law, you know what that reminded me? Oh, wow! This is new.
Roulette panels changed?
Ooh, I like that they have an almighty one. I like that.
How about this?
You know what when she said that, what it reminded me of? Isn't a police escort against the law? I am the law! Name that movie.
Opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
I know she's not weak to anything.
There!
What I'm going to do here is get you to heal us all. I just farted and it stinks. I know that's not pleasant to know. Uh-oh, just gonna let it load a bit. The spinning roulette is probably causing so much issues.
I will win!
Chase my wrath.
What is this? I don't know what's about to happen. Is that gonna determine the move she uses?
My justice has revealed to me. I have been blessed with with the ability to destroy all evil. Take this!
Holy strike. At least that didn't do too much.
Super move. Ultra charge!
Look at Akechi's pose.
The new upper sleeve.
Is that it? Let's try something else. You know, use a few other moves. Even though that might be a bad idea. Oh, that's only medium. What else do I have? Actually, let's use one of these. Sure, I have plenty of SP to spare. Where is it? Where is it? Oh. Okay, no wind. Don't use wind. She resists that. Or is that because she just used... Oh. Is this because she just used a bless move? Then that means she probably resists. Or even... Yeah. So her moveset changes every time. That's good to know. Oh, damn, I didn't mean to... I didn't mean to skip her dialogue.
What logic is that? It's about time you came to your senses.
Again, at least that doesn't do too much. Do I have anything? Nope. I was gonna be like, do I have anything to give my team some defense? Increases attack to all foes. Oh, decreases. Should I use this?
Any advice here?
Sure, because she blocks, not blocks, but resists. Resists, fire right there. Yo, is this it? Is she just gonna keep using that on Akechi? I don't know, I'll try Lucky Punch, even though I don't know. Yeah, I know that wouldn't do anything on the boss. Hey, I pressed the button. What if I... Actually, I was about to be like, what if I use bullets or melee? It's better if I use curse. Nice! Is this it? There has to be more. It can't be this easy. I'm on guard. I'm on edge right now because there has to be more. There has to be something else prepared. It can't be this simple. Then again, what game? Then again, what game mode am I on? Am I on easy? Am I still on easy since Okumura that I haven't changed it? Is that it?
Coward.
I'll be honest, this is probably the most forgettable boss in the whole game for me. Let's take a good look at it. Damn! This looks like something I'd see in Resident Evil or Outlast. Maybe something in I don't know, in a really bizarre Saw game. What other games could I see this in? I don't know. Damn, it looks like something. It reminds me of the Batman Who Laughs, like the teeth. You're on easy. That's why. Then again, I'm not here for a challenge. I'm here for the story and the new stuff.
I just need to win. As long as I can win, that's all that matters. Die, die, die!
Maybe I should have checked. Be like, come on, give me a challenge. Then again, I shouldn't jinx that. With how much of a hard time I had with Okumura, it's like, thank you, finally a simple boss fight. I even died at. Oh jeez, it's lagging really bad. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry about that lag just now. I even died at Kamoshida's boss battle. That's it? Man, I expected a challenge. Then again, I am on easy mode, which I didn't know I was on. It's okay. That's very okay. We can move. We can progress forward with the story.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Quiet!
Sorry.
We'll go grab the treasure.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong
It's
to
like,
bring light to
she said
evils which
Makoto,
can't
like,
be
is that
judged
you?
by law. That's all
It's
the
like, really?
Phantom
You couldn't
Thieves have been
tell with
trying
how
to
many
do
times she
too.
called you
With
sis?
These aggressive
You
investigations.
couldn't tell by her look either?
Twisting
Just
the
a
truth for your own personal
flimsy
gain?
mask like that, you couldn't tell?
Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your justice, sis.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How?
I would never know what it's like,
Nijima-san.
like being a female and
just
talking
like
to
my
my
father.
sister
What caused them to
and having her
change like
cleavage
this?
all exposed. It's like if I had a brother
Even
and
though their own
I was
desires
talking
were
to
the
him
cause,
and
it's
all
come
he
into
was
such
wearing
distorted
was a
thoughts.
banana
Strange.
hammock.
Is there another reason they don't know of?
If I had a brother,
found
that's a thing I dreamt about last night. I'll talk about that later.
The investigation will now be able to
It was a really
proceed.
bizarre dream. I'll talk
The
about it
suspicions
later.
against you will be lifted as well. This deal we made was a great experience for me.
Yo, Kyle,
To
you
think
still
that
here?
I,
A lot
as
of good stuff's about to happen.
Would act alongside the Phantom Thieves.
Want to continue that? Back to your real work now. Want to continue that?
By no means. This shall be the end of our working together. That was part of
Are
our
you sure
promise.
about that?
You haven't forgotten, have you?
Of course I haven't.
All right, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you all right?
I am. Let's go.
Huh? Enemy readings! When did they... They're gathering outside!
For real? What the hell's going on?
Look at those numbers.
This doesn't look good.
We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure.
I kind of
but
want
the
to
shadows
redo
are
that
still
boss fight in a
restless.
harder
It doesn't
difficulty
make any
because it was
sense.
so easy.
What's going on here?
I was expecting a little bit of a
There are more
challenge.
coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something.
Damn, look at how many of them are spawning.
Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll
Men
be
in
done
black?
for if we get surrounded.
A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape. Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy. No,
As an
that's too
LMD?
dangerous.
Go everyone.
Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet. Once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer.
He's
I'm
quiet.
sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay?
I'll never forgive you if you don't make it back.
We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember?
Even more are coming!
This truly is a painfully reluctant parting.
I never
It
heard
seems
this
we had
far
best
into the
hurry.
song. Or at least I don't remember it.
We'll see you later.
Oh, I never noticed. Makoto's outfit, she has spikes on her knees. I never noticed. Recognize this? Recognize this cutscene? If not, I can't blame you. It happened so long ago. It's the exact same animated cutscene from the very beginning of the game. I did something wrong in my game while I'm shiny hunting. I like that. I like that they copy and pasted instead of just skipping forward, and it's like, so you do remember all that stuff. Like they just assume you knew this, you remembered this moment. I like that. I like that they actually showed the exact same stuff from the very beginning. Even though the music's a little different. Uh-oh, is the music is Life Will Change about to play again? Like it did before? Let me get ready and turn that down if it is. It is! Okay. Let me oops, let me put this back on. Wait, actually, that's probably a bad idea. It's probably a bad idea, because that means 2 sections of the stream could potentially get copyright. Can't wait to see your reaction for the whole game. Me too. Oh, I missed your first message. You're pretending like it's the beginning of the game. Wow, can't believe you're streaming Persona 5 Royal. Can't wait to see your reaction for the whole game. I know, right? I have no idea what's coming up. All I know is we're about to flash forward to the flash back to the past, show what happened to this guy's life. I don't even know who's talking. I like that they completely copy and pasted this, even though this time it's different because it's all silent. Because the first part of the game is silent too at this part, because there was a copyright there, and I completely had to mute that section. Is the music still playing? Let me double check. Yep, it is. I can tell by just a split second. Actually, nah. Uh-oh. Turn it up. Hurry up.
You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power. Now, use that power and defeat the enemies before you!
Okay. Tutorial fight. Yep. It's also okay. Hey, Arsene, I actually do have you. You want to join me in this fight? Even though this enemy's way stronger now. Sacrificial Pirate Keeper. Isn't this thing weak to curse, actually? Then I should use one of the DLC ones and just get this done with. Uh-oh, I'm sorry it's so blurry and lagging. Oh no, it resists curse. As that'll nearly kill you. I'm also glad in this game it's not like Pokemon where if you have burn or shock or whatever, or frozen, it doesn't carry over until, like, it doesn't carry over to your next fight. You literally lose those status whatevers when the fight ends. Not in Pokemon. You literally have to heal them. Why is it this hitting? What if you lose the tutorial fight? That's a good question. I'm sure it'll be like the same as a boss fight. Like restart the fight.
It will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends. If you are fated to continue past this point, then we shall surely meet again.
They did Arsene dirty by giving him so little to play in this game. He has such a cool design too, and his voice.
Pull out before their backup gets here.
Pull out? Is the song? Yep, the song's about to play again. Remember, this is the exact same as the beginning of the game. All the dialogue's the same too, except they darkened the characters' faces so you couldn't tell who's talking. If you remember the beginning of the game, you know what's about to show up, or who. This is voice acted, but I think it's voice acted. But because we can't hear anything, I'm just skipping forward. That's every Persona game? What is? I must have said something and totally forgot. What's every Persona game? Personas? I know. Or are you talking about when I set the status stuff, like burn, freeze, shock, confuse, dizzy, whatever? Oh, I have to actually walk forward to do this. Kasumi's part isn't life it will change. Take over place. Yeah, I remember. But thanks for the heads up. Let me just can I get that ready? Like just prepare to, yeah. All right, I have the option to turn the music back on screen. Is it here? No. If you actually go back and watch the beginning of the game, you can actually tell, like, oh, it's Futaba talking, or oh, it's Crow talking now. Why did I say Crow? I should have just said Akechi. It's Akechi talking right now. Like, you can tell by their voices now. At the beginning of the game, it's like, who are all these other people talking? What kind of story am I about to get into? Okay, is it here? It should be here. Cutscene? Yep. Uh-oh.
Stop!
It's still playing. So let me, I really hope I don't get copyright for those puny little moments. Now it plays! Or now it changes. There we go. Now that I've seen the story, I'm like, what are...
I'll end this right now.
I've seen the story now, so now I know. And I can finally ask,
Joker,
what are you doing
her.
here?
She's the weird reading I've been getting.
Like, we weren't expecting you to be here today, Kasumi. Like, the actual group. It's like, why are you here? How could you have possibly known we were doing the heist today? Well, we kind of hinted at it. When we declined your offer for the to hang out or train.
My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today. Let's do this, Senpai!
It was here. I was like, what? I didn't expect her to call me Senpai.
The enemy readings have decreased? That's... It's been a while since we last fought side by side. But this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, Senpai. Now let's win this!
I still don't know why Joker doesn't tell them all about Kasumi.
You need proper
Oh, I saw the X a little too late. I guess those two block, yeah. I didn't hit the button, that was auto. We haven't seen this in a while. We haven't seen Kasumi's splash screen in a while. Oh jeez, uh-oh, play it, stop the music.
I think...
I am absolutely gonna get copyright for those puny little moments that played. I just have to escape. I just have to move a little forward and the music will stop. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere. That's the exact, like, that's the same line from the beginning. I'm like, wait, she's not a part of us? And now I know why. She got ups. I think I said that also when I first started. Excuse me. Like, she could jump that high? Damn, she has some ups. Oh, it's still not. Oh, I was about to put the song, put the game sound back on. There we go. Now I can. And now I can shiny hunt. I didn't crack my neck. Hold on. It's hard to do. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
I don't think Kyle's here anymore.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor is completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
You know, I've wanted to ask, but I know the answer. Like, how do those masks stay on their face? It's not like it sticks on, or it's not like there's any bands to wrap around the head. Obviously, it stays on because magic, whatever.
See ya.
Hey, we haven't heard him talk in a while.
What a show-off.
Yeah!
So reckless, you know
Stereotypical anime edgelord. You're under arrest. Is the game sound okay?
Enemies here?
What's wrong?
He's
It's on
bleeding.
max.
It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him!
So now that you've seen everything leading up to this point, you know everything that these guys have been through. You know how they got into this position at the beginning of the game.
struggling.
Joker's not edgy. Yeah, he's cool.
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Right, from the beginning of the game. That's been a mystery. Who sold us out?
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
Now, I'm a little confused. The cops are here, but we were still in our Phantom Thief attire. That means we were in the metaverse. So the police somehow got into the metaverse, but it didn't look like the casino, the palace. So where were we? Directly on the edge? We were right outside the police precinct, but they were close enough. We were close enough to our clothes not changing. Would you like to save now? Saving is highly suggested as soon as the story will progress greatly soon. Wow, they even told us the story will progress greatly soon. Yes, I would definitely save. In fact, just to be safe, I'll save it 2 different files. Because I don't know what's coming up. I don't know if there's any new content. Remember this? From the beginning of the game? And some of you guys were like, I can't watch you play this game. I need context. I don't know what's happening.
Yes, the drug was too strong.
Just out of nowhere in the beginning, I see this guy being interrogated by police. It's like, I need context to watch you play this game. Be like, well, you impatient brats. Now you got the context, and now you know what's happening.
You still don't get it, do you? Give it up! Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence? So you're not that dumb.
If I selected to be silent, which I probably would do in real life, they'd be like, hey, say something. Even though they would hit us the exact same way.
Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh? You should know your place.
If you haven't guessed it by now, that's right. The whole game so far has been a flashback, and we're finally caught up to the present. The present being all the times we were in the interrogation room with Sai.
Sign here.
And this is where we
It's a confession under your name.
Yeah, this is where we gave our name for this character. And because we did that at the beginning, we don't have to do that again.
Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece.
You keep that pen nice and shiny. Do you take pride in that?
One must take
I gotta
full
polish my nice
responsibility
silver
for their
pen
actions.
every night before I go to bed. Awfully shiny pen you got there. Wow, no fingerprints on it too. Do you really polish it every night? What do you use? Nail polish remover or alcohol? Like, you wipe it down extra hard every night? Extra good? We've been there for a day. Oh, I didn't know that, or at least I forgot.
Excuse me, but this area is off.
Beginning of the game. This happened directly after. I didn't remember this being directly, like, the day after.
I'm Nijima from the Public Prosecutor's Office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Imagine playing this
Just let me
game
through.
without
It's
all the flash
urgent.
forwards.
There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor, Sai Nijima? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
So now we know who she was talking about.
I'm responsible
not
for this
talking
case,
about,
yet
talking
I'm not
to
even being allowed an interrogation.
at the beginning of the game.
I'm calling
This guy.
because I knew you'd bring it
This
up.
jackass right here.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Uh-oh.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
Well done on making it this far, inmate.
Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present.
The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
This is like the first time Caroline has been nice to us, or showed concern. Well, not really concern, but you know what I mean.
The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching.
Really?
If you want to win this unreasonable game.
If you wish to take back your stolen future...
Yo, Kyle, if you're still watching,
recall
pay
the
attention to this
bonds you
part.
formed with your allies, and grasp the truth that will save
Or pay
you
attention
from
to what's
the
coming
brink
up.
of ruin.
I see. So that's what led to your ending up here.
Trophy earned Casino of Jealous?
What a
I assume that
disappointing
says
end
jealous.
to the hero of justice. I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods
Kyle, you still
used
here?
for your
It's
crimes.
11:20, so
There's
it's
much
not
more
midnight
I'd like
yet,
to
so you're not.
ask.
I know you're not
My
in bed
allotted
yet.
time is nearly up. I do have a suggestion, though.
Damn, your time was
Care to strike a
extended to
deal?
a couple months?
If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence.
Because I was playing this game for so long. A deal?
I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now. You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence.
Uh-oh, why is it
You'll
lagging?
most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty. Unless you accept my proposal.
Is a
Going
death
forward,
penalty
I will
still
read a
a
list
thing
of
in
people
modern
who are
society?
closest to you in this case.
I assume
Tell
it
me
is, if
honestly
they just keep it
whether or
away
not
from
the
the
following
news.
are involved with the Phantom Thieves.
Snitches get stitches?
First,
Damn
the
right.
friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto. One of the victims of the Kamoshida case, An Takamaki.
I called her
Ichiryu
Anne the first
Madarame's
time.
pupil,
Like first playing this game.
Yusuke Kitagawa.
Oops.
The
mouse.
daughter of Wakaba Ishiki, Futaba Sakura. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO.
Is that the female for heir?
Haru
The heiress?
Okumura.
Never heard that word before.
And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nijima.
No need to compliment your sister that
Those are
much.
your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
Never heard of them.
So you won't sell out your friends.
Cracking my knuckles.
Then let me change the question. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not? Can you tell me about them?
There were no such people. I'll tell you everything. Oh my goodness, I remember this now. It depends what you choose.
So you won't
That's
speak a word
right.
about
What you
either your
choose right
teammates
now
or your
will determine the ending of the game.
Do you even
or sorts.
understand the position that you're in?
I remember now.
Let's discuss one other person. Goro Akechi.
If I snitch them out,
There
then
are
that will
reports
give
he
me a
was
different
acting alongside
ending to the
Phantom
game.
Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too?
Well, they all deny it. Nope.
So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me.
That's right. I don't know a thing. I'll just stay silent. I don't like any of those
Even
answers.
now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor?
Well,
Why won't you talk
I
about
sacrificed
them?
myself. I'm sure I told you that in the story. Like, I chose to be the decoy to let everyone else escape. I'm sure I told you that. It goes against justice. It's wrong. It's a dirty tactic. Wait, what'd she even say? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, it's just that. Goes against justice. I don't know.
Don't be ridiculous. You're not the one to decide such things.
You call this justice? Justice is on our side. Ooh, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of either of these. You call this justice?
Justice? Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of?
The Snyder Cut. Sticking to the right path, saving others, not forgiving criminals. They're all the same! I don't know. This?
Sticking to the right path? That's no different from us. You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale.
You don't have
But
our
many
fingerprints
people
on
have
those
fallen
calling
victim
cards?
to this. We
I
need
doubt
to
we wore
learn the
gloves
truth.
while distributing those.
The truth, huh?
You did crumple yours after all.
I don't even know what's
Probably
right
threw it in a
anymore.
recycle
And
bin
it's
right
all
away.
due to your strange story.
You still doubt me? Are you leaving it here? What about the true culprit? Culprit? Carpet? What about the true culprit? What about the true culprit?
After all this, you're still...
Not the true culprit. That's right. The drug is starting to wear off.
Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
I won't be deceived. I feel like I'm forgetting something important. I don't think Kyle's here anymore.
You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Remember when I said this is off-screen
Hey.
dialogue that we'll get back to later
Can you hear
on?
me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But
He said
unfortunately,
pancakes just now, didn't
my
he?
time has run out. Although
you
I
have
find your story
fantastic
to be
memory,
quite interesting,
unlike I did
won't
when
be
I
able
first
to
played
speak
this
with you
game.
any longer.
You're giving up? Don't you want to win? Don't you want to win? Oops, I hit the wrong button.
Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
Interrogation room. That's right, if I remember. I'm a little fuzzy on all the details.
How did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Whoever
Hey.
wrote this part of the story is
Hey,
genius.
are you listening?
Because I wouldn't have
Our
figured,
time's
I
up.
wouldn't have wrote something this
We're
complex.
done talking here. Goodbye.
Do you know this place? Is this what you planned? Why did you come here? What? I don't know which one to choose. Do you know this place?
Do you mean this interrogation room? Why wouldn't I know about it? What an odd ask.
Uh-oh, it's lagging.
Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received
me
word you were caught in the
putting on my
act,
headset.
within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was
The
all I
Bond
was
phenomenon
told.
for Ash Greninja?
You were told someone sold you out, correct?
That's right.
True. Who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
Sold out. That's right. There's something I need to do. I almost said needed. There's something I needed to do.
My suspicions
Past
were
tense.
true in the end.
Right? Is that past tense?
Still, to think his true intention
I did
was
real
to
bad
sell
in
us
English
out.
class.
All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you, leader.
You do it, Morgana. Alright.
Okay then. Giving him the phone
Ugh.
without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done.
Lots of gas.
We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out?
I want to make a deal with you.
Yes, very well. Go on.
Wow, she was.
If you know something, you must tell me. I
She
won't allow things to end
immediately
like
was
this.
on board. Like, yes, go on. The confiscated item, the phone, that right there. The phone.
You mean this? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's
What is that, an LG?
What's so
that don't look like no
important about this smartphone?
no iPhone.
Are you going to
or
unlock it
Android,
and show
I
me
know.
the data?
That don't look like a BlackBerry.
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone.
She don't need a blanket? Wait, what? Now we gotta figure out what to show him the phone. What are you talking about?
Huh? Didn't Makoto and the others tell you? You need to show your phone to the true culprit. You know, the traitor.
Again, they did a terrible
Hey,
job swerving around
What are you
the
trying
obvious,
to get at here?
the correct
and
answer.
What about this smartphone?
Show it to the traitor, show it to the true culprit.
The true culprit?
These guys are doing. Whoever wrote the script.
Say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that run, my task will be simple.
I don't think this part was in the vanilla game. I think I would remember that, because we can tell whose voice that is. I think they just assume like, okay, the fan base knows who this is, so we're just gonna sneak in this little part of his dialogue.
And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdown.
It was?
shall end his own
It wasn't vanilla? Oh, I must have not paid attention.
Please.
Or I totally forgot about
I need you
it.
to be clear with me.
My
Who am I
bad.
supposed to show this to?
Sure, I played this game, but I don't know every single minute detail. This is a huge game. What do you expect from me?
What do you... My god. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Again, they're doing whoever wrote this script, wrote this part of the story is genius. Whoever wrote the script trying to do a terrible job, trying to swerve around the actual answer, is just cringe. It's like, why say the true culprit, or you're talking about him? Why not just say his actual name? Obviously because of the story, and they don't want to just say it in our face. You need to trust me. Just show it. You need to trust me.
What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it.
Then don't. Just go with it.
But it appears my time is up. This is as far as our conversation can go. This will be my last involvement with this case.
I'll be honest. When I first played this game,
Very
and
well.
I had this
I've
moment
listened to your
explained
whole
to me.
story, so I may as well play along to the end.
Even to now, I'm
That
still a little
honest look in
confused
your
about
eyes.
this part
I
of the
used to
game,
view the world
like
the
this
same
part
way
of the
too
story.
once.
Let me see if I
I'll
can
place my
clarify
bet
it
on
for
you.
myself
I
playing
just
this
need to
again.
show him the phone, right?
I feel as if Sai finally understands me. I butchered that so bad. It was a simple sentence and I couldn't read it.
Art I.
What? Wait, I thought her rank was a 9 when we came into this. Wasn't her rank like 5 before this moment, and now it suddenly jumps to 10? Okay. Just out of nowhere, we skipped a whole bunch of ranks.
All right.
Right? I'm not crazy, right? It wasn't 9 before doing this.
All right.
You can now fuse Satan. I spat everywhere. I'm not crazy, am I? Am I?
I'll be going
It wasn't 9 before doing this, and now it's 10.
What good will this do, though?
A lot.
Akechi-kun? Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you.
Well...
You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves.
Trick your...
I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to?
Trick your enemies, trick your allies first.
My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
At least she's willing to do it. If she didn't do this, then we would be... Then we're screwed.
What is this phone?
Well, more importantly, what was that flash of
It belonged to the leader
pink
of the
just
Phantom
now?
Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman.
Whoa, look at that. Did you see that sprite just now?
May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you...
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile.
We trusted you! Yep, gloves are important.
Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
Well, this stream is getting demonetized. Alright, that's it. That's the game. Thanks for watching, guys. That's the end of the stream. I'm kidding. I wonder why they even bothered showing that. You say WTF in chat. I was kidding. Now it's the end of the game. Thanks for watching, guys. That's how the game ends. We lose. Bad guys win. Oh my goodness, what is that? I'm sorry about that just now.
Shido-san, my job is complete.
He said Shido-san.
I've told you not
Oh,
to
it's
call
this
me by
bald
name.
guy.
Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think?
You're a teen too, aren't
making
you?
It appear they had a
You're
falling out,
aren't you 17?
but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
The calm before the
Is there
storm
any
just
possibility
happened,
they'll
huh?
want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway.
Uh-oh.
They have no backbone
It was just
without his guidance.
lagging a bit just now.
I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all.
He even told Shido about Morgana. Like,
more importantly,
the Phantom Thieves have a
they should be
talking
dealing
cat.
with the suicide right
I would love
about
to see
now.
Shido's reaction
Things will
to
become
that.
quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
Now, we saw with Okumura that he killed his shadow long before he died in the real world.
Even me. God damn it.
So, you know, his shadow was killed long ago too. He perma-dead or he comes back. Watch the story.
What was all that about, showing him this phone?
My friend, if anyone's wondering, my friend in chat is like, hold up.
Who
So
is
he perma-dead
I am Alibaba,
or he coming
a
back?
member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice. Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
They did hack Medjet, so it can't be a
He didn't
surprise.
come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Yo, quit spoiling this in chat. You said, yeah, he's perma-dead. We play as the other members from now on. Yo, quit spoiling.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to save him?
You're a little too Nate. You're a little too late now. We did. It's that pink purplish filter again.
Huh?
What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here?
Do you have a
I thought
twin
you were
brother?
done with your
Cause
business.
someone who looks just like you just
Did
died.
anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
Your acting is terrible, man.
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence.
Look at him shake.
I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
I would say witness
Don't say
protection
a word
works,
of what
but
transpired
not
here.
in this case,
Trust
because they can kill
nobody.
the shadow
Forget this ever happened.
in the metaverse, and then the real person is dead. So in this case, probably witness protection won't do any good.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young
Anchon,
man who's...
can I get you to look over here?
Hey, they called her Anne instead of
I'm sorry.
On.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idle thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise to think that the one behind all this is just a minor.
But considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well,
12,600 yen.
Look at you now.
How much is
It's
that?
been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You
Yeah.
stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to.
What is
see
that,
you back
Adidas?
again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him...
I wonder if something happened.
Is this our only glimpse at Kosei
You
High
seemed stumped for once.
this entire
Not
game?
Feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you.
Just do as normal at your own pace.
He said
With your
chiding.
skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
You said wait in the chat. Like, what do you mean wait?
Normal, right?
You said WTF.
He's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may
100% charged.
Still,
And her
it
Bluetooth
seems
is on.
the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual
Can someone translate what this stuff
Given the
says?
lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one phantom thief should have followed your example. You hear?
Why is the game lagging?
Seems he was caught.
Especially during a cutscene, I'm
I
sorry.
wonder why you turned to a life of crime.
We also received information that the young man
Oh
was
no,
placed
I
on
remember this
probation
part.
for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown.
Damn, a built-in TV in your own
Perhaps
car.
his motive lies there.
And
I
you get
believe
service
your father
too.
can rest in peace
You!
now. That phantom thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
Breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
Custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It may be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
You're shitting me. We got him.
Is this heaven?
It would seem as though you have been killed. But why were you killed? Why did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
You know what I might do? Since I saved in 2 different files, I might go back and show the outcome of what happens if you snitch on your teammates. I might show that off. Depends on how much time we have. It was during the school festival. It's weird to hear this music in a normal setting.
They're going. You realized it too then.
Remember what I said about, dialogue we'll come back to later?
It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
We can't trust him.
My thoughts exactly. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy.
Sketchy a catchy. He's suspicious. Let's do some research. Research? We should be careful.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get everyone on the same page right away. There's something else we want you to look into.
Uh-oh, it's lagging.
One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough.
We really need it? Is there any way you can do it, Futaba?
I agree. I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone. So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible.
Jeez, what the hell was that? I'm sorry about the lag.
Okay, I've got a plan. That's perfect.
Keeping it secret? Did you understand keeping it secret?
Don't worry, I'll tell you the details later.
Why can't you just tell me right now? What'd you have to whisper it for? I wonder if it'll be okay.
This is gonna be fun. I can't wait!
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble.
Sorry if you heard something.
I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
Damn right it's not over yet. I think my boy looks better without his glasses. Like, he's a much better looking guy without them. No homo, of course. Would you like to save your current progress? I mean, I already made a separate save file right before all this happened, so sure. I will save it here, where we've been doing stuff. And I don't know, maybe I'll show off the other option later. Depends on how long this goes for. I might have exaggerated how long this section might be. I said like an hour and a half, maybe. Uh-oh. What is this? What is all this green? What is this? Oh yeah, it'll go away in a sec. It better.
Hey, are you all right? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination.
Final destination?
Are you listening?
Jeez, how long was I on those drugs? I'd better not get addicted to them. What they inject me with? Speed?
Are you listening?
What were we talking about? I am.
Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation. Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive.
It's on a completely different level than just that.
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His
That's
offer
right.
to
We've been
assist
working
us was
beside
simply
him
a
this
ploy
whole
to
time.
frame the Phantom Thieves.
The one who killed
and
Okumura.
kill him. If we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment.
So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us.
He made us go after Okumura. Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him.
And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time!
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac.
It must have been hard for Haru.
Gotta take that bastard down.
Keeping it a
Isn't
secret
that
the whole
recording
time,
got
working
enough
with her
proof to do
father's
it?
killer.
No. Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect inside of a police station.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi.
But what means do we have of learning his identity?
We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately.
Damn it! So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested and then Akechi will kill him.
Palace. The palace. Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding...
Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage!
What's this all of a sudden?
There's a way. A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity.
Really?
You gotta be kidding me!
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him? That is, inside of a palace.
Yes. We could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one.
Yeah, that's it!
It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
Hey, you big bastard.
How've you been?
Pretty good. I mean, I died. Ghostly. I mean, I died. Pretty good. I'm alive, aren't I?
Thank goodness.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe.
Dumped him
off. It was right
off.
after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh,
Hey,
why did it
shouldn't we tell
stutter
boss
just now?
what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else.
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
He was too suspicious, Akechi messed up. You damn right he did. Give us
Akechi
that
himself
flashback.
gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Come on, give it to me.
Couldn't you have just said from
Give
the
me that
beginning that
flashback.
Akechi was the real culprit?
Oh, not yet.
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom
Damn right you
Thieves.
wouldn't have
Not
believed
even
that.
I would think he was the culprit.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
This was a bold plan.
God, I can't keep
The
up with
risk
any of
was
this stuff.
us dying.
So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
Yep. Give me that flashback.
You mean a cat?
Yes, Morgana can talk.
Sorry. Was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely.
My question
Thanks
is,
to
why didn't they
Akechi's
do that for
lame
Sojiro?
acting,
Be like,
we
yo,
figured out
yo,
something was
Sojiro,
up.
step into Mementos for just a sec. That way you can understand Morgana.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Yep. He heard Morgana's voice before, so he had to have
was
been
the
in a
only one who was
palace
talking
before.
about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
Exactly what I said.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
You said you typed in chat. Wait, how he alive? Right there. That'll get explained in a sec. That'll be explained momentarily, like real quick.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all.
We got lucky. His story was too good. We got lucky. Uh-oh,
That
what was
said,
that little
we
gray
weren't
just
so
now?
naive to overlook something like that. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone app, but I was
Jeez.
actually planting my app.
Jeez, let's let the game run a little bit before, so it doesn't lag out even more.
My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Yep, she planted a
Even that
bug
ace
on his phone.
detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act!
He didn't die
After
by
a few
sheer
days of
force of
listening,
will.
this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that?
How could
Public
he?
security questioning will occur on the first
We
day.
bathed together!
In that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
I served him coffee!
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I,
It
of
is
course.
currently past midnight. It is 12:03.
I knew he was acting
as of
strangely,
me. Well,
but to
saying
think he
that.
was this far gone.
He's no
Never
ace
streamed to sleep
detective.
before.
Akechi is the perpetrator behind the
I already
mental
showered
shutdown
today.
crimes.
Still need to watch Smallville
On
later.
top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I see.
Geez, the game is lagging a bit.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
What'd you say? I went to play a URF game. What's a URF game? URF. And after he died, and I get back, the man's alive. WTF? Well, you should have stayed here for the story. I told you this part of the game has very juicy story.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
Cracking my knuckles if you
We're sorry
hear
for
that.
using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What luck?
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing.
That brings back memories. Not till we got to school. That brings back memories when we took that pervert
You totally
down.
can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I got no idea what you just said
I
in
was
chat.
seriously impressed by that suggestion.
S-I-O-N.
To be honest, I
Is
didn't
that
quite
you
understand
mispronounced?
it, but
Not
I went along with it.
mispronounced. Did you misspell that somehow? To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it. It was a great idea. It was reckless. We had to trust it. It was a great idea.
Yeah. It's good we have her heading up our operations.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did
Impulse
have
is
a
a good
bit
song.
of a rivalry forming with Akechi.
I can't remember who it's by.
I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you
There's
became
no lyrics.
the target,
Like it's a mute.
The reason I joined the
it's a
Phantom
soundtrack
Thieves
type of
was
thing.
to heal your heart, after all.
Or a tune.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us.
We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its
What I said before, does that mean Sai dyed her hair
used the data
this
from my
gray color, or
laptop?
is she naturally
I'm
having?
sorry.
Did she? Her eyebrows are gray too.
Go
Did she
on.
dye her eyebrows as well?
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
They are so lucky Sai's palace had absolutely everything they needed.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand, and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
Wow, look at that. That Futaba picture looks like I can't remember let me try to find the name of what that looks like. It's a Mario character. Or a Mario villain.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace.
Let me see
and
if I can
left
find the
thinking he
name
had
of
been
what the character
victorious.
looks like.
It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
Ah, it's a shame I didn't have
Awful.
the opportunity
That's
to
who
see that for myself.
Futaba's picture looked like. Just now looked like Fawful from the Mario and Luigi series. Huh. Oh, I've been duped, as my friend puts in chat. What do you think of this game now? Don't worry, it gets better from here. Because there's still a healthy chunk of game we still have to go through. And when I say healthy, I mean there's a whole freaking lot of game left. I couldn't see it either. There was no time. I'm just glad I didn't die. I'm just glad I didn't die.
All I could do was try to
The arc
handle
is
all
probably
the messages that started coming to me on his phone.
Yeah, are you talking
So
about this
in other
arc?
words, I've been to the metaverse.
Or the next
albeit for a
arc?
brief moment.
Arc?
In our experience,
The name of the
there is
song
little
we're gonna
danger
hear?
when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had
Yeah,
him
this
give it
arc
to
in the
you.
game,
We needed
and
you to listen to
especially
Alibaba,
the next
deceive
arc
the
in the
guard,
game.
and ultimately aid in his escape.
Mwah.
By
Phenomenal.
having you head back to the interrogation room,
Oh, the new
we could
arc you're
return
talking
you to the
about.
real world as well.
I have no idea yet. I haven't seen that arc yet, so I'm
Keep you from running
excited.
into a catchy mid-assassination.
A Game of Thrones twist? Damn.
Astounding.
I still have yet to
I
watch Game
hadn't
of
the
Thrones.
slightest
I hear the
idea
final
that such a
season
grand
wasn't that
operation
great.
was taking place within me.
And I'm not a huge fan of.
Glad he was able to
I've
persuade
seen the
you
clip
during the
already. I'm not a huge fan
interrogation.
of
Even though we
seeing
knew
Jason
Akechi's
Momoa
plan, we were
smash
pretty
Amelia
worried
Clark.
about that part.
Even though we don't actually see his dick.
True.
Well, I just don't want to picture Aquaman.
Why is that?
Absolutely
Without
demolishing
Sis on our
whoever her
side,
character is in the
Futaba's
show.
plan and subsequent
I'm sorry, I
breakout
offended
would
so
never
much
been
of the fan base by not knowing
That
her name in the
persuasion
show.
was easily our greatest
I know the
gamble.
actress's
We
name.
couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
That's right. If we couldn't
Still,
convince
I'm
Sai,
surprised
then
you
we
could
would have been
convince me in such a
absolutely
short time.
screwed.
Were you confident you could do it?
I was, not at all. Don't remember. Drugs. That's what you... Man! Every time you put something in the chat, it foreshadows something that's gonna be said later. You put this response in the chat like 15 minutes ago. 20 minutes ago, and I'm like, oh, I thought you were responding to something I said.
Understandable. Either
I'm not
way,
gonna-
I can't believe you went for such
I'm not gonna
risky
take a
idea.
sign. I'm not gonna deny a
just tell me
sign
the
of
true
an
culprit's
option I should
plan.
choose.
I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize
Oh,
that
come
our leader
on!
was telling the truth.
My boy
And that
Ryan,
was
you
a
joined
greater evil
literally,
to pursue.
literally
As a result, we emerged
at the end of
victorious.
everything.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit.
That's your
correct?
loss, man. You just missed all the
Yes.
story, all of it.
Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is
Yeah, I know. You said
stunning.
you texted me earlier
All I
today
can
saying you
really
have a
do is
midterm
laugh.
tomorrow and you're probably gonna be
I've
reading,
kind of figured
like
out
doing
that
a
you
reading,
guys
but
made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the...
I got yeah.
The police never even checked it.
Yeah, I just mentioned that. You put that in
They had
chat
a
right
coroner
now. You got a
working to
midterm
ensure
tomorrow.
his death was reported as a
So
suicide.
you will
The
now
coroner didn't
leave
take
this as a
one look at the
background
scene and
noise.
just
You
passed
just missed
along a classified death
everything.
certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
It's a
Murder in
10.
the police
It's at
station
10 in the
made
morning.
reckless
Ooh, good luck.
otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Depending on how late I sleep
Thanks to
tonight.
Futaba-chan's messages
I
and
might
the
wake
guard's
up early to
demeanor,
exercise
I
again.
eventually came to understand.
8 was too late because my
And
dad
since
got
the
up.
higher-ups at the police knew nothing
and I
of
couldn't
this,
continue
they were
anymore,
thrown into
so maybe
disarray.
I'll have to get up
As a
at
result,
7.
his suicide during
I don't want
imprisonment
to.
was reported on the news, just
I
as
really don't
Akechi
want to.
planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with
And I
numerous
showered
on-top.
today too.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence and even drugs is utterly abnormal.
Hey, this time my
If he
yawn
had
is
lost
justified. It's
consciousness
past midnight.
and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
It was close. I don't remember much. It was a breeze. People were cheating and someone changed their name to the professor's name and messaged on the chat. and the chat went silent was funny AF. When did this happen? Wait, let me read that again so I can actually process what you just said. People were cheating, and someone changed their name to the professor's name and messaged on the chat, and the chat went silent. That's pretty smart. It was a breeze. Come on, I'm the leader.
How tough are you?
I'm the leader for something.
It
for
still
something.
freaked me out when I saw the
I'm
suicide
the leader
on
for
the
a
news,
reason.
though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that,
LMAO, what a
help but worry
legend.
for him in my
People
heart.
started leaving.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
LOL, even better.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against.
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, Cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
And I was,
We knew
and
he was
I
alive,
was like, guys,
but
it's literally
it was
this
difficult
person.
to not
Don't
worry
snitch.
until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke,
Who
letting
is
me
dead
interrogate
now.
someone who is meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash.
Uh-oh, it's
Very
lagging.
well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you.
I'm sorry about that
You
lag just
saved
now.
me, after all.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know.
You could have been brewing us
Let's
a coffee
take a
this whole
break for
time.
now, though. This old brain is pooped. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together to talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Thank you, Sojiro. That's so kind.
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this
Not a
place is the
snitch, because I've
liveliest joint
suggested
in
it
town.
in the other
It won't be a huge loss for me.
group chat that she was in, and she didn't, and she did it.
Let us accept his offer.
To this one too, haha.
What a great man.
Where'd he just go? I didn't pay attention. The summary of the story up to this point has been updated. Yeah. Hey, Lex Luthor.
That sounds familiar.
It's me, Akashi.
Enter.
Man, you missed all the story, so all this is gonna be spoiled for you. I can't
That's
say
the death
anything but
certificate
too
of the
bad.
principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly,
Look at the
you've
wine
done
bottles
well
he
with
has.
regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
Yup,
I
black
had
blood
him work
leaving his
quite
eyes is
substantially
totally
on
caused by a
forging
stroke.
evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
I still can't get over his
At any
orange
rate,
tinted
I'm now
glasses
praised as a
that are
hero,
top
and I
rimless.
owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone.
What kind of brand is that? Prada? Nike?
There's no doubt that this election is mine.
Oakley? It looks like an Oakley. Tom Ford? What is
and on
that?
to our next story. The snap election for the House of Representatives.
Technically,
Discussion is swirling
I
around
already
potential
spoiled
nominees
stuff.
as the deadline
But
for
I'll
candidacy
rewatch in
announcement
the end,
nears.
so it doesn't matter.
Candidates will
I
announce on the
swear,
23rd
if you
of this month,
spoiled
while
this
voting
part
will
of the
be
game,
held on
I
the
will be
18th
so
of next.
furious at you.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us.
It's like you
It's not like
spoiled
we
the
can vote in them
biggest
yet anyways.
plot twist in the game to
Why don't
yourself.
we resume
Wow.
our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
If anyone has any sharp ears, I've been mentioning throughout my entire playthrough of this game, like, oh look, it's Shido, or, yo, we'll take care of Shido eventually. If anyone has any sharp ears and good memory, then good for you. Because I kept on mentioning his name this whole time. Oops. Oh, shit.
Who?
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Yep, who?
I believe he's a politician. Remember Ryuji?
Oh,
He said
okay,
his
it was
speech was
Shido.
too loud.
I was like, is it Shido or is it Yoshida?
It's certainly
Both have the name
possible that Shido is
Yoshi
the
in their
mastermind.
names. Masayoshi and Yoshida.
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility.
I like how I watched the final episode of the
First,
final
he would
season of
profit
some
from damage
DC
done to the
shows.
current
Gonna watch
administration
all-
by
Are
the
you kidding
psychotic
me?
breakdowns.
Bro, you better be joking.
He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
You better be joking.
No.
When you said you watched the final
He set
episodes
us
of the
up with
final
that
season of
election in
some
mind.
DC shows,
If he is behind all this,
And
that
gonna
would be
watch
in
it all
stark
again
opposition
later?
to his honest public image.
you should know by now, your jokes are
So
horrible.
his current
Like, they don't
position
even
and
come off as
popularity
jokes.
is just him benefiting from
I don't know
the
why
mental
you would be mad,
collapses.
though.
We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes.
Because you're just ruining the experience for yourself. What kind of madman does that?
What is the matter?
What kind of person
I had a
watches the
feeling he was
ending
wrapped up in all this.
and then
Based
goes
on the
back to the
connections I
beginning
had
and
from my
watches it
previous
all
job.
in order? Like, you don't
think
watch
the one who
Avengers
crushed
Endgame and then
Wakaba's
go
research
back
and confiscated her materials
to Iron Man
and
1
put
and just
Shield
watch all the
from
films
moment
leading
Wakaba
up to it.
died. I had a hunch he was involved, but there wasn't anything I could do. So I chose to
Yeah, but I'll
protect
rewatch it
Futaba
again? You're
and went
missing the
into hiding.
point.
Why
Anyways,
didn't you say that sooner?
I don't know what kind
You
of
guys
mad
would have
people,
definitely gone after it if I
madmans
had.
do
He
that.
would have just killed all of you, no doubt.
Madmans?
That's what he usually
Yeah, I
does
just
to
said
people
that.
who get in his way.
Originally,
Why did I
was looking
transfer
into
there?
The mental shutdown cases.
probably you wanted a better,
It was then that
better
I
school. Let's
accidentally
be honest.
stumbled
You
upon
were talking about a
government
school,
research
right?
regarding the
You
psychotic
transferring
breakdowns.
schools?
So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties.
It doesn't mean you
Boss
should be
was
mad
one
at
of
me.
those parties. I would never have
Because it's my
imagined all
choice?
of
Well,
this
I'm
was
mad at your
connected.
choice.
The mental
Your very
shutdowns, psychotic
stupid choice.
breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves
Your
actions.
illogical choice.
Way back when.
Everything
Shido kept
about that
saying he
choice
was going
is
to be
just
Prime
dumb.
Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
Not only are you spoiling
What's
it
going
to
to
yourself,
happen
you're
to
just
this
wasting
country if
time.
Shido becomes prime minister.
You're
What about
rewatching
the
the film
world?
later, so that's just a waste of time.
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always.
He's so rotten,
let's
he has
check him
flies around him. There's molds growing on him.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister.
He said the guy
Got
running
hit.
for prime minister.
Well, duh. It ain't a surprise he has one.
Hey, if
Where
it shows
would
up
the
in my
location
feed,
be?
I like fight scenes though.
What
I
kind
know
of
you
things
like
go
fight
through a
scenes. You always
politician's
complain
head?
about
I always
boring,
think of dirty money and shady
dialogue-filled, story-driven
What does he
moments.
do?
It's like, oh, it's
And
so
where?
boring.
We
I
don't
just
got
want
a
to see
clue about this
action.
guy's life.
What is it with
His
people
palace
these
must be
days? No
somewhere that
patience.
politicians frequent.
Like such a short attention
Any
span. If
ideas?
it's not action-filled, CGI-heavy fight scenes, then you lose interest. You just tune out and just focus on something else. What is it with people these days and having no patience? Wow, are you serious? Like Flash versus Eobard-Thawne, I get that, but you said Flash versus Savitar, so you just spoiled moments of season 3 for yourself. The diet building, a fancy restaurant, election headquarters.
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the diet building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right?
We have to. Alright, we got the name of our next target. Our next target is Masayoshi Shido.
Nobody against it?
Finally! I've been waiting for this moment for so long.
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together.
Time for revenge.
Bro, what's the matter with you?
Then it's
You
unanimous.
said I don't know who
we
who
gotta
they
do
are,
now is figure
but
out
I'm
what
gonna
he thinks
watch
that
those
diet
fight
building
scenes.
place
What's
is.
wrong with you?
So that's the app that allowed me
How are
to
you gonna
enter the metaverse.
spoil all that stuff for yourself and then
Old
go
fart like you
back
can't
to
wrap
watch
his
the
head around
early
all
stuff?
this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th.
You will never survive in
That
my
means we
position
need it
because I'm
done
actually
by the
caught up
17th.
with all the shows,
It's
and
best
I
we
actually have
hurry
to
before
wait
they
a
discover
week
there's no
for
body
every
anymore.
episode.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the diet building after school.
That reminds me. What are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
I have some
Miss
connections.
Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
Wouldn't the whole school find
do you
that
mean?
sus? Leader of the Phantom Thieves is dead. And coincidentally, this random kid
Shido
at
tried to
school
place all the
suddenly
blame
has
on
to
the Phantom
leave.
Thieves and deceive the public at the same time.
Savitar
He
looks
has ruined
cool though.
countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student,
I honestly don't
assist
know
him with
what's wrong with you.
assassinations.
How can
A
you go
mere change of
forward,
heart is
spoil
too
yourself
lenient
with
a
that
sentence
stuff,
for such an
and then go
abominable
back? I
criminal.
could never do that.
We'll be making use of the police statement
just
that the leader
ruins
of the
the thing
Phantom
for me.
Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement.
Like, I've seen
He'll say he has
thumbnails
escaped prison,
for this
not
game
committed
of new
suicide,
content, and I
and was in
and I
fact almost
immediately
killed by a
scroll past as
criminal.
quick as I can to not
Everyone's gonna
spoil it.
flip.
I mean,
You
I've
guys
seen the
thought through all
thumbnail,
this
so
stuff
that's
too?
that moment gets spoiled. But I don't
We're
read the
intellectuals,
title.
you know.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting
Yo,
captured and appearing to be
I
killed.
like, but but
Frightening
yeah, but
teenagers.
like I like
With the
rewatching
true
stuff.
battle.
Then
has
rewatch
only
it when
just
you've actually
begun.
seen it.
We won the first round.
The old
We
stuff.
Must stay on our toes.
Rewatch the stuff you've actually
Yeah,
seen.
This ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
It's okay, don't worry. No, it's not okay. You just ruined the experience for
Finally
yourself.
made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise
Wow.
up against bureaucracy. Because of that,
Wow, I'm not gonna
those
say
who
anything,
wanted to
but
preemptively
these
deal
two
with
only met
problems
2.5
tried to tie
years
you
ago.
up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in.
Bro, I just
would
don't
have
understand
thought you
how
insane.
how anyone can do that
made those
and still
troublesome
enjoy it.
opponents
Like
psychotic
spoil the show
and
or
erased
spoil
any
whatever
trace of
for
that
themselves.
scandal.
Go back,
think that
actually
tampering with a
do it,
person's
actually
heart
go through all of it,
would
and
trigger a
still
psychotic
enjoy,
lapse or
like
mental
knowing what's
shutdown.
coming
And
forward,
when someone
knowing
like that
what's
said he'd
ahead.
support me,
I just don't know how
I
anyone can do
suspected
that.
There'd be an ulterior motive.
I mean, you could
Because I
argue it's the
sympathized
same
your
with me and playing
aspiring
this game.
ideology. I believed that your ideals
Because I
needed
played
to
the
be
vanilla
achieved for
game,
the
so
sake of the
like
country's
90% of this game's the exact same.
My faith in you
But
was
I don't know
precisely
the
why I
new
pulled the
content
plug on
in
that
this game.
research. I only need you
I didn't
using
spoil
that
that for
power.
myself because I'm looking
It'd
forward
be
to being
troublesome if
surprised.
someone else uncovered how it works.
Not looking at the
Wakabe
new stuff
Ishiki, was
and then
it?
be like, yo, I'm excited
That
to see
researcher.
that again.
She wouldn't have had to die if she just
I'm excited to rewatch that
Any
moment.
Suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt
People
must
are
be severed
different,
at the root.
bruh.
After all,
What do you mean
we had an
Pokemon?
active public prosecutor's office director on our side until recently.
Spoils new Pokemon being
Astounding,
released.
isn't
It's
it?
not spoiled
To
if
think
there's
the director himself
if they
often
actually
forged
release it.
evidence to secure his promotion.
It's like
He was quite
Togepi.
surprised when you
Togepi was in the
confronted
Gen
him about
1
it.
anime, but it's a
He
Gen
didn't
2
know who leaked
Pokemon.
that information.
It's not spoiling if
Well,
they
I got
release
that
it
out of his
themselves.
shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
Same with like Lucario being
This
in
country's
the
affairs
Mystery of
have
Mew
become
film.
stagnant.
That was a
The
Gen
political
3 film,
world
but
is filled
Lucario's a
with old
Gen
men
4
who
Pokemon.
only act to
Same with
preserve their own
Bonsly
vested
and Munchlax.
interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't
There's
even
research that's getting a bit
Only
spoiled,
ruin
makes the
awaits us.
experience better.
I must agree.
What?
There's no need to be ruined along with
I got
such
no idea what you just
incompetent
said.
Fools.
There's research
I will lead this
that's
country
getting a
to its
bit
revival.
spoiled.
Those who get in the way must be eliminated
What?
at times.
There's
That's
research
the correct way
that
to
getting a
use the
bit spoiled
metaverse.
makes the experience better.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths
But you don't
and
find,
scandals with
but you
your
didn't
political
find it yourself.
rivals,
So
which is why I
and
made
react
them
to
suspects.
just noticing
Prosecute
a
the
new
targets
Pokemon.
that I
Yeah,
turn
sure.
psychotic.
What?
And solve
You
them
people
as
are
cases
confusing me.
unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts.
You know what does the job for
clean
getting you hype
image
into the
remains
show?
untarnished,
Trailers!
and
Not the
I
actual clip
monopolize
itself.
Public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their
I'm sorry I'm
management in
rambling
my
through this
pocket,
entire dialogue
keeping them in
sequence.
check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the
You
better
sent the
man.
same thing twice in chat.
Their popularity was
I mean
a bit
exactly
beyond
the
my
same thing. It's not even a
expectations.
short sentence, too.
But flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since.
Oh, I thought he said I've been
Administration
gaming
is
more,
dead with all
like
the
playing
Forestals.
games. I'm like,
Never
damn,
mind the fact
you're a
that they're
gamer?
my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned.
It's not the same?
The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything
The two
truly
sentences look
begins.
pretty same to
I'll
me.
make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the Chosen One. Your assistance
said
has
the
been
Chosen
very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
You know damn well
With
he's
this
lying.
most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
I am thinking about the future, though.
I've realized when you misread something, or misread something, you completely change the meaning
how
of
do
the
I put
sentence. Isn't that the point? Well, not the point, but if a single word changes from a sentence, doesn't that typically change the entire sentence? Like it can't be that surprising.
Well then.
Any flant pood needed here?
Nice.
Nope.
Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That kinda came in handy.
How so?
Well, remember how I put that wiretap app in Akechi's phone?
This is optional dialogue, but I'm just showing it to explain.
Basically, that let me see GPS info for two phones, yours and his. I'd be able to tell the precise moment Sai Nijima, who had your phone, ran into Akechi.
I can guarantee you this moment was not voice acted in the vanilla game. Because I remember I had to read this myself.
That's when I saw my chance, and beep, sent the signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. But there was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying a single word. That's why we needed you to tell Sai Nijima to show the phone to Akechi.
When I misread something, the meaning of the sentence remains the same, just words get moved and mixed around. Well, if this doesn't show you how bad I am at reading, then I don't know how to help you, man. You should have been known that.
This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it.
Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the Metaverse Nav. It's a mysterious app after all. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button. Making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable. Pretty good, huh?
You damn right it was. What do you have to say, Morgana? You had a rough in there, didn't you? Only a little.
Sorry.
So,
uh-oh, what's going on? Jeez! He's not even responding to me pushing the buttons anymore. Seems Prosecutor Nijima worked out some kind of deal with the higher-ups or something. I mean, they haven't said anything to me, even. As long as you stay quiet, you'll be fine.
how do I put this?
And I guess if they reported your death now, they'd basically be saying you were a phantom thief. Yeah, kinda. Basically. They can only go... They can really go... There was no only in that sentence. They can't. I've been saying can this whole time. They can't really go announcing what the Phantom Thieves are. So I'm sure they'll avoid that. Wow, how bad of a reader am I? I guess I got nothing else to do but go to bed. Right?
I'm gonna head back then.
Let me just double check. Is there anything I can do? Decorate? Oh, I was kidding by that, by the way.
Yeah.
Nah, just go to bed.
I'm gonna head back then.
Guess you won't be going to school for a while.
It seems like all our bruises
Don't
healed up
worry about
nicely
it.
too.
This'll be a
that only
breeze
happened
compared
2
to what
days
we've
ago
had to
or
face so
yesterday. I think it was
And
2
we'll
days
have
ago.
all the
In
time
game.
to come up with the plans together.
Like how that douchebag hit me so many times.
To be perfectly
And my face
honest,
was bruised. Looks
I
like
don't
that
really
healed
care
up
what happens to
nicely.
Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with
The
you
enemy
until the very
of
end.
my friend is my enemy?
Well then, we should get to sleep.
That's clearly
You know,
the
something
motto.
that Futaba said
Oh,
before.
I'll let this
when
finish
you were in a
first.
pinch in the palace, she picked up a reading of someone who
That's
came
a
to your rescue.
thick blanket.
Was that?
It was Kasumi.
So it was Yoshizawa.
Mother.
Then we'd better let her
Yo,
know
Flash
you're safe
does
now.
get better though. So you doubted me?
I'll even lend you a hand with that.
Thanks for having faith in me, man. I told you the show gets better, and you were still hesitant. Wow, nice to know you just confirmed you doubted my word. Thanks for that, man. It wasn't Kasumi though. You're right. It was what the hell's her code name? Is it Violet? I think. I don't know what her. She hasn't had a code name yet. I think in the promotion material they've been calling her Violet. I think. Didn't you say Flash season 1 was best? Yeah, I did, but that doesn't mean the rest of the show is absolute garbage. Well, cause it wasn't.
There's no point in even having an election.
I don't know how you
Shido's
can't
gonna
like
win.
that season.
Of course, he's the only reliable
Season
politician
1 and
there
2 are
is.
basically
Plus,
tied.
the current government
Which
has
ones
been
are
getting
better?
wrapped up in scandal after scandal. Even more importantly, there's just an aura about him. Like he can fix
I don't know
whatever
how you can
problems we
say
have.
season 1 wasn't
Honestly,
good.
it doesn't really matter to me who does
If that's
it.
the case,
I just want
if
to
you
see
actually
our society back
if you
on
actually
track,
dislike season
especially
1
after it turned out those
and you
Phantom
actually
Thieves were
love
nothing more
season
than scum
5
in the end.
of all seasons, I will be like, bro,
show
I
you.
think you need some help. If you actually prefer season 5 to season 1, I can't help you. Because majority, if not the entire fan base, all agree that season 5 is absolute garbage. It was the worst. Whatever season Savitar is in, but it's so good. Really? Majority of the fan base believes Savitar's season is where the show begins to drop. Your taste and interest is backwards from everyone else. You're a bad teacher? Don't say that. You're alive! Call me when you can. We're texting right now. That doesn't prove I'm alive. Okay, Arrow season 4 seems so good, bro. All your opinions. No, I shouldn't say opinions, but all your thoughts about which seasons are good seems to be backwards. Because everyone disliked season 4. Well, you haven't even seen it yet, have you?
Cut that out!
You've been saying how during this summer school period you're not watching any shows. But instead it seems what I'm getting from you is instead you're just watching clips online. So you're just spoiling the show for yourself. At this point, I know you well enough to know that you're not going to do this, but at this point I would just say, just watch the damn show. Not really, saw a clip. But you should have more manpower inside you to resist the temptation. Be like, ooh, that thumbnail looks incredible. And the title, ooh, I want to watch it even though I know I haven't seen it yet. I'm like, really? I see something that I haven't seen yet from something I like, I avoid it at all costs until I actually see it. Bruh, just watch the show. If you're so excited for Season 4, you keep on saying like, oh, Season 4 looks so good. I really like the show. Just watch it then! You're only doing this to yourself, you know. You say how awesome the show is, how much you like it, how exciting the next content looks, and yet you're choosing yourself not to watch. Season 8 looks cooler, then hurry up and watch it up to Season 4. Not Season 4, Season 8.
Okay.
I really can't understand how people like you think. Like, going forward, watching stuff, and going back. That was my sister. She was binging Game of Thrones. And she watched the final episode of Season 8, the final season. And then she went back to continue. I'm like, how? Like, really? Legends of Tomorrow, when is that? I gave you a list. Oh, look at that. Akechi got kicked out of the group chat. Isn't that hilarious? I find that hilarious. Dude, I gave you a whole list of how to watch things in order, and you completely ignore it. Well, I basically gave you a guide on how to do this, and if you don't want to follow it, then I can't help you. But remember when I mentioned how Akechi's icon got put behind Futaba's? That's why. He was gonna get kicked out at the end. I've been kicked out of group chats before. Yes sirree, yes I have. How many has Masayo Shishido killed over the years? I know that's not how it was worded. I might end the stream soon because we got through all the juicy story. Then again, I'm still debating, should I actually show the other outcome? Yo, Raymond, if you're still here, you want me to show on stream the other outcome, even though you already saw it? It's like, should I end the stream now, or should I keep going? My laptop's gonna blow up soon, because it's really heating up, and the freezy's all melted. I didn't watch it yet, though. Well, I can't say anything but too bad. I can't help you if you choose to join in on the stream. Literally, right after everything happens, and yet you complain
Alright,
boring stuff.
Let's head to the diet building.
You have no
Make
interest
sure you
in.
aren't discovered, okay?
Keep going till you can get to Mementos. Is that a new thing? I don't remember that. I don't remember going to Mementos.
You going out?
Here. After all this, that's the plan.
You gotta be kidding me.
I got a hoodie. That
You
disguises
realize
me
you're
good
done
enough.
for if you get caught, right? Ugh. The stunts you pull sometimes. Just don't stay out too late.
Gotcha. Oh, I didn't expect this to be auto.
Akechi isn't here.
Oh, I remember now.
Let's
I guess I
begin at
can't
once.
end the stream soon.
Police cars are
Bruh, you
making
read
rounds,
my
so we can't
message
stay here
late,
too long.
lol.
We already have
I
Masayo
did?
Shishido and diet building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
No, you mean the text you sent me this
Mount
morning.
Fuji, since
Or,
it's the
well,
highest
this
place
afternoon.
in the country?
When I texted you, like, I'm
What
doing
about
a
a
night
mention?
stream. Yeah, I read that.
Since he's
I
going
did read
to
that.
subjugate
You
everyone
saying
as
you
Prime
have
Minister,
midterms tomorrow, so you might not
perhaps a
join. I read
school?
that. What you
about
expect?
an arena?
I totally forgot this part was coming up.
Imperial
A part of it was
Palace?
in my brain, like, yo, you know what's about to come up.
It's no good.
I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
I didn't watch it yet,
Hey,
though.
you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier?
I thought you were talking about Legends.
Shido stole the
DC's
cognitive
Legends.
science research, right? Or maybe it had some special move written in it.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea.
I meant the
There was
show,
nothing like
not
that
your
in the
stream.
notes
Yeah.
I saw.
So I was saying, I
Anyways,
gave you a
what kind
list,
of
so that
person
should
is
give you a
Shido?
rough, not a
can't
rough
figure him
estimate.
out.
That should tell you exactly
I did some
when
light
the shows are
research
coming
on him
up.
last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
Bro, you even having to ask me when does Legends come up just shows you don't use my list.
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him. Excuse me. I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
Middle-aged
What kind
legislator
of person
is what
is
his
Representative
he's labeled
Shido?
as.
What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd
Literally
say he's
forgot
a model
about the list? Well, I
politician.
can't help
I
you.
believe that he'll help create a
Like
wonderful
what do you
future in
expect
which
me to
young
do?
adults like
I can't help you if
can
that's the
live in
case.
ease.
I can't help you if you don't use it in any case. Like,
An exemplary
that's literally
answer.
a template for you to
It
follow.
makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers
To a
anything
T.
unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Who named those? Who named
Wait,
those
is
things?
it about us?
Walkie-talkie.
That doesn't look good.
The inventor of a walkie-talkie
We
is like,
should
what
leave
should
at
I
once.
what should I call
Tomorrow's
my
the day
invention?
off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay?
We should all think about this tonight.
Wow, what a waste of a day. Just for story progression. You know what I was thinking, actually? Actually, I'll say it after
criminals
this.
calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more. However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look
Lies!
who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working
The
toward personal
exact
gain
opposite of
without
who you are.
consideration of the country
That's
is
what it means.
outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. No matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's
What
being
the hell?
deceived
Oh,
so
I'm sorry,
easily.
it's lagging. Is that the first time we heard Futaba's ringtone? Or notification sound? He's currently 53 years old. He looks good for his age. I'll give him that. I hate the guy, but I'll give him that. He looks good for his age. I wouldn't have guessed he was that old. He looked like late 40s at the max. 53? Jeez, it's almost 1 a.m. I should probably end the stream soon. Well, let's see how long this auto dialogue, like all this auto story stuff takes. I didn't realize how late it was. When did how long have I been streaming? I think I started this around,
In order to
what,
save
10:30?
this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Ugh.
Pretty convenient the TV didn't say anything until now. Like when we actually stopped looking at the phone. Yo, I saw Constantine part on my feed but didn't watch it. You can't use that to defend yourself. You didn't even like the show. So you saw more Constantine, you probably thought, ugh, Constantine, I don't want to watch that. Like you saying you saw something cool for Flash, you saw it, but you saw something for Constantine, you didn't saw it. You can't say that to defend yourself. You like the Flash more than Constantine as a show, so of course you would have clicked on that. Apparently it has to do with season 4, which is exactly what you said. And yet, you still didn't believe me. I kept on telling you, like, yo, what happens in the show is gonna be referenced later. Yeah, I know you're talking about Arrow season 4. Constantine doesn't show up in Flash season 4. You saw the clip? If you did see the clip, you just ruined the surprise, the excitement, like everything that comes with that crossover. You're like, you weren't expecting it, and all of a sudden he shows up. It's like, oh, that's real cool. I wasn't expecting him to show up. This is mind-blowing, but nope, if you... I just can't do that to myself. I saw that it's from Arrow Season 4. I still get the feeling that when I told you this show, when I told you that he will cross over, you were like, when, man? The show sucks. When is he gonna cross over? I'm like, bro, just have patience, damn it. You just kept insisting, and I finally caved in. Like, fine. He crosses over in Arrow Season 4. Happy? I get the feeling you still didn't believe me then. People learn about who shows up like months before, but they can end before the... Wow. People... Let me read that again. People learn about who shows up like months before the before because the episode summary and cast are revealed months before. I thought you meant the crossover in Constantine, not Arrow. Well, yes, in our case, yes, but in his case, you know, he's not up to date. He's not actually looking for those. He's not looking for episode summaries before he watches them, or looking for the episode trailers. And that's not always the case, that we know characters are going to cross over and that they pop up in the episode summary before the episode releases. That's not always the case. Believe me, I would know. I've seen all of it. I thought... Oh, I already read that. Okay, so...
I should write something.
Should I end the stream here? It's already pretty late. It's 12:51 a.m. I still have Smallville to watch. Maybe I could do a mini stream, like just an hour stream, and just post it like a what if, like a Marvel what if. What if I actually snitched on my team? Keep going. Thanksgiving Day. I almost said Thanksgiving Labor Day, like I switched to two words. Keep going? Both of you are saying keep going? Alright. What I'm gonna do right now, since you want me to keep going, is I'm gonna go intermission, because I really need to pee. I'll be back in, I don't know, 5 minutes? 6, 7 minutes? I'll set my timer. I literally set a timer for when I do intermission. I will be... Okay, I'm gonna do 5 minutes. I'm gonna go set my timer exactly 5 minutes from right now. The timer has started. Alright, I'm gonna go take a piss. Be right back. Also get a new freezing too. This one's all melted. Actually, before I do that, I was about to do something for the game, but it's fine. I'll be back.
Hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter. What else should I be? take off my mask, revealing dark. Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a sharpshooter at this masquerade, heart in both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. Where have you been searching all along, confessing while alone and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter.
Back, yo.
A
little earlier than 5 minutes, too.
Hiding both face and mind,
Okay.
all free for you to draw.
Bro, why did you say keep going? Shouldn't you go to bed? If you have a midterm at 10 tomorrow? Anyways, I got 3 stories to tell. I got, oh, let me plug this back in for a sec. To make sure it's not doesn't lag. I have 3 separate stories to tell. You guys still here? Are you back yet? Did you guys go take a pee too? You said literally says I need to take a piss on stream. You're damn right. I am going to sleep, but I told you to keep going anyways. If you could see my face right now. Trying to see if I need some plant food. Nope. Oh, can I do something? Oh, yes I can. Glad I didn't go straight to bed.
What's up?
I mean...
Oh.
Oh, I gotta watch it twice? I need guts, and I already have this one, so I may as well watch it. I almost died, so let's enjoy DVDs and other shows. While I can. Raymond wanted you to keep streaming, so I agreed. Ooh, I just hiccuped and burped.
I'll call back later.
It's a story about an editor trying to rush a struggling writer to meet his deadline. How does that give me guts? The editor is terrifying. No one could finish that many pages in such a short time. Does he even stand a chance? How does that give me guts? Again, I think that would give me more proficiency than guts.
Yep.
Ryan agreed with me, so I... so... what? Look at Morgana's position. He looks comfy. He looks laxed. I needed guts anyways. Maxed out, please. Damn! Good night. I'm gonna watch your stream tomorrow. Alright then. Good night. By the way, that reminds me. I just saw on the Runaway and Friends stream chant. Not stream. Maybe stream till 3 and then sleep, or 4. I can't. I'll talk about that in a sec. But what I was about to say, I saw on the Runaway Guys archive channel that Nintendo Capri Sun has another Ocarina of Time randomizer stream up. Yes! I love watching him do those. And best of all, this stream isn't like his typical 5 hours. Oh ho ho no. It's 7 hours. Awesome! And I've said this before, I don't like watching highlights. I like watching the entire stream. Because, you know, I never know if highlights miss out anything awesome or funny that happened. So I like watching all of it. You know, it's good background sounds, background noise while I do other stuff. I'm fine. Anyways, I said I had 3 stories to tell. Don't do that. That gave me an aneurysm. I almost broke yesterday. Well, 2 days ago, because, you know, I almost broke the night of the previous stream, because, not my laptop or anything, me, as a human, I almost broke, because I don't stream that long, and, you know, I almost collapsed after that stream ended. Anyways, like I keep trying to say, oh, we haven't heard from you in a while. Like I keep trying to say, I have 3 different stories. You said maybe stream till 3 and sleep, or 4, and then you said after, don't do that. I wasn't gonna do that anyways. What do you need? I'm still alive. I can't sleep too late tomorrow, even though it wouldn't matter anyways, because I wake up normally around like 11, 12. But let's see if I wake up early tomorrow to exercise. Tomorrow, or technically today, if we're talking about this 24 hours, the daytime of Sunday, June 7th of 2020. No, I meant don't speak that close to your mic. Oh. Well, too bad. If I want to speak close to the mic, I can and I will. Too bad. My stream. So, tomorrow, or why do I keep saying that? Today, later on, shit.
Last one. Diamond mine.
She said diamond mine. I'm actually going to the zoo tomorrow. Or today, later on. The daytime of June 7th, 2020. Technically the day I'm streaming this. Because it's 1:03 a.m. right now. Why am I going to the I almost said gym. Why am I going to the zoo, Angus? I'm glad you asked. No one asked that, but I'm explaining it anyways. Technically, we didn't buy the tickets. A friend of my dad's did. Guess you're missing my stream then? Oh, no, no, no. Let me explain that. Let me explain. Let me finish explaining, damn it! I know the dialogue is auto, but I want to explain this first. Technically, my dad's friend bought the tickets, and he gave it to us. My mom told me it wasn't, you know, we're not allowed to get out of the car. So the trip is gonna be us in the car, like a drive-through, seeing the animals. It's gonna take like 45 minutes. It's more of supporting the animals right now, because, you know, paying for a ticket pays for their food, because, you know, there's no tourists. No one's going to the zoo to see the animals, so they're not making any income. They can't pay for food to feed the animals. Can't, gotta go, bye, alright, see ya. Good luck on your midterm tomorrow. Or in the morning. So, yeah, that's why I'm going to the zoo tomorrow. It's a drive-through and see, and it's to pay for the animals' food, technically. I technically don't want to go, it's because the actual trip thing is gonna be like 45 minutes. And I don't know where the zoo is. We're gonna leave around 12:30, I think. I don't know how, let's say it takes about an hour to get there. 45 minutes to see, maybe we'll get some McDonald's takeout. And then maybe an hour to come back. That's probably, we'll probably be back like 3 or 4. And you're only gonna stream the boss fight, right? So I could watch it then. Wait, if someone already bought it, then don't they already have the money? What? What? Someone buys the ticket from them. We give the zoo money for a ticket. Anyways, let's keep going.
No good.
She said diamond mine.
How many do we miss?
Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
Right?
That's not something to be excited about.
We know all the way up to
He was
Diet
excited he
Building
might be
too.
correct, even though that would be mean
So you
they're
enter
screwed.
keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Jeez, why is that so loud?
Boss, can you turn the
it down.
TV
Get my
on?
headset
Shido
on.
might be on it.
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi.
Remember that minor detail I said about
So,
his
Akechi
name
san,
in the
is it
air
true you
shop?
withdrew yourself from the media
It's like,
as
why
part of
isn't it
your
his
plan to
first
capture
name?
the Phantom
If he was
Thieves?
truly a part of our team,
I truly apologize
shouldn't we call
for
him by his
causing
first
such a
name?
stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Didn't you say your dad's friend bought the tickets and only gave it to your family? So they would already have the money. You mean the zoo would already have the money because the ticket was paid for? Well, if we have a ticket, we're not gonna waste it. We may as well use it. So yes, the zoo has money right now. Well, has had income, you could say, to pay for food, but we're not gonna waste the tickets. So we may as well use them. Besides, we're all trapped at home all day. We wouldn't hurt to go out and see a little scenery.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
It's disgusting.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
The Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
I'm a little... Imagine if
No,
Sai
that's
became a
still
Phantom
impossible.
Thief. She came into
Besides,
the metaverse
it's too
and got a
dangerous a
persona.
method.
Guess I'm gonna draw fan art,
Well,
like
this is a problem.
what would her outfit look like, what her mask would
With
be
a
like.
ruckus outside.
Obviously, there's no way we can know what it would look like.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh, right! The candidates are currently campaigning.
That voice.
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Pretty convenient that he just pops up, right?
Did he just say Shido?
Yeah, he did!
It sounds like the same voice I heard back then.
Man, talk about being lucky. We can go check him out without an appointment now.
Are you sure it wasn't events manipulated by a god figure?
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the station. This way. Hurry! By the way, did something happen? You didn't seem well a moment ago.
Actually, I think I might actually end the stream because I got Geometry Dash to do before 2 a.m. I'll try my best to just progress with this short section first. Even though there's a lot of voice acting, that takes a lot of time.
Criminals have taken a strong foothold in our society.
It's gonna cost me 15, 20, 30 diamonds. Even though diamonds are worthless, once at a certain point, it's gonna cost me 30 of them.
To a new future of dreams and hope. So our
Oh my
children,
goodness.
the burden of the next generation, can be proud of their country.
Shut up!
So our nation can once again become a powerful one with a...
Oops, I didn't mean to, oops, my bad. I didn't mean to hit the button there.
as the best country in the world.
I'm sure Trump would have something to say about that. There's such a slim little exit. Oh wait, it's not even here. Here it is. This slim little exit.
I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido. Let us all set sail toward a happy future, together.
Lies.
I hope to continue serving you all.
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
Wait!
Ryuji a little too reckless sometimes.
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
That's enough, Brad.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
I can't wait to change his heart.
What are you talking about?
That moron! Come on, stop!
But these guys...
Hey, kid. You don't want to know what happens when you cross me.
That voice.
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare? This ain't a show. Get lost, kid. Damn brat! I'll sue!
This man there's no mistake. He's the same man as the one before. I butchered that sentence. I
What are
tried
you
my best to
looking
say it. To read it.
This country is filled with clueless children.
Is filled.
Worried for Japan's future. Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person?
He's why I got arrested.
Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before? The same guy? For real? Seriously?
You were right. When you said it in
You're
your
sure,
stream, there is a lot of for
aren't you?
reals in this game. Most of them
Shido's
come from
the one who
Ryuji
ruined
too.
your life.
Holy shit. don't believe it.
Let's get going.
I'm gonna end the stream the next chance I get.
Shido's the guy who set you up?
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
It's definitely him. Is it just a coincidence? It's definitely him.
Talk about a destined connection. Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Shido was already a politician then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
What's sad and
He would do
scary is there
anything.
actually is
We're
people
talking
like
about
this
a
in the
man who
world.
ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit. Children are the future, my ass. What he's saying and doing are completely different.
It's like he has
But
a
now that we
separate
found out
persona
who did
that
it,
he
can't
displays.
something be done about his record?
What is this?
Once the courts
What
have
is
made
this
a
up
judgment,
here?
overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance
It
and
is
his
late.
true face are
Past
wholly
1 a.m.
different.
It's 1:15
It's
right now.
beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person. He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
Stepping stools?
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. Ugh, that's the worst.
I assume the key word for what he believes the Diet Building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Oh jeez, the stream
Let's
is
head
really
to the diet
breaking
building
up.
again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
It's just your Wi-Fi or PS4 trying to save on rendering? Could you hear that just now? The door got totally opened. Well, this is where I end the stream. Next time, we are gonna hopefully begin to change the heart of that dick, Masayoshi Shido. The door's open so you can hear my dog barking. Alright, save a second time, just to be safe. Oh yeah, I said I had 3 stories, but I told one of them. That being the zoo. I may as well tell this one of them because that applies to right now. I have my Chinese medical drink thing, whatever. I don't know what it's called in English. It's like learn ta in Cantonese or whatever. Basically boiling a bunch of herbs and other healthy stuff, a bunch of dried stuff, and it has like, it's very healthy, I suppose. Just boiling a bunch of dried herbs to get the essence or whatever into the drink, and you drink it. It doesn't always taste great. It's called cool tea. Is this really considered tea though? I've more seen this as medicine. Ugh, it doesn't taste great. It smells even worse. It smells like a foot. Ugh. Anyways, that was story number 2 that I could really tell just right now because it applies right now. Actually, now that you mention it, you said that's the direct translation. I guess it is. Huh, never thought about it. Cool tea. I have this medicine thing. What's it called? It's called cool tea. Actually, any flant food needed? Nope. No flant food. I was also about to say,
write something.
like you said I have plenty of time. Like I said I said that I don't think I'll be able to complete every Confidant. I still think so, but I think I could get a pretty far at least, because now that I think about it, I have until Christmas Day there are still going to be days reserved for auto story building, and then days I have to go into the palace. But other than that, I still have days. I can do confidants on days, like during the day I do someone, and then the night as well. Who I'm really concerned about is EY. He's at 2. I would have said Haru I'm concerned about, but she's pretty good, and Sojiro too. I also have to max out my kindness and guts to be able to do some of these. Akechi, I can't do him yet. Where's Haru? Where is she? Haru is 5. That's not bad. That's not too bad. I can complete these 2. I can complete her, not him, and him. I can complete a handful. I'll try my best to complete as many as I can.
Let's do it.
Anyways, I'm going to end the stream here so I can play Geometry Dash before it hits 2 a.m. It is currently 1:19 a.m. Alright, I am going to end the stream here. Thanks for watching my first ever nighttime stream. You know, that didn't crash like the one I did last time. Okay, goodbye. See you next time. I probably won't stream tomorrow because, like I said, I'm going to the zoo. Okay, goodbye.